Oh boy. I won't lie to you, I'm getting mighty worried.
I think you'll be fine. A part of me, I listen, Ivory. If they rule wrong, I'll shoot them as they lead you out of the courthouse. I promise. I feel like there's a lot of support against everything here. So
Sure hope so. Oh boy. Well, some food doesn't sound all bad, I'll be honest with you.
what do you want? Pick it and have it. I'll get it for you for free.
I'm not sure. What's, what's your special?
I have a lot of specials. I've got fish and chips, cherry pie, braised lamb, raspberry lemonade, banana nut bread, beef stew, scrambled eggs,
You know
maple
what?
tea.
I'll take maple tea and fish and chips. Do you know why?
Not a clue, but I can do that.
I eat British daily.
Oh my god.
Oh, you think that's bad? We were having a meeting with some Italian fellas, Lucy, and they were like,
Mm.
"Yeah, V, we're having a get together after fight night where it's just Italians." And he goes, "Can Cy come? Because she's got a little Italian in her every night."
Oh my god.
So you think that one's bad?
Mm, mm. Oh, some really good fish and chips, I won't lie to you. It's really good. Well done. Why am I still wearing eyeliner?
Oh yeah. It's not that noticeable.
It might be in the sun.
Well,
Where'd, Miss Tony go?
I believe she walked outside. I don't think she went far though. But I know now she walked outside and went to like the left, so maybe over at the sheriff's station or the doctor's office. Not sure.
Morning.
Howdy.
Hello, Mr. Moses.
I'm just stopping by here. Figure I'll let you know I got a assortment of fish for you, but I'm not so good about filleting them. I can drop
Okay.
the whole thing for you if you want to take again to read it later on.
Yeah, how much are you charging per fish? Because I mean, each
I
one, no
don't
matter how
know.
big or small they are, only gives me one fillet, which is a weird
Mm-hmm.
thing. But
I know. I figure you can just have the fish.
you sure? I don't want to cut any business
We
away from you.
we've been having good business, you and I, over the time that I've been in the state. I figure why not?
All
I
right.
ain't
Well,
using it. Nobody's buying fish most regular.
like I said, I'll be buying it regular all the time. So if you've got any boys that want to go fishing or like fishing, you figure out a price that I'll buy everything they bring in. If it's one
All right.
fish or 20 fish or 100 fish, I'll take them if you get me a price for them.
Hmm.
All right, I'll take a look around and ask the anglers around here and see what they say. I'll get back to you.
Yep, yep. I'd be happy to.
All right, good. I'll
Yeah.
see you a little later on then with them fish.
God, I love
All right, no
losses.
problem. You can always send me a telegram too if you need me to be around Rhodes, and I'll respond whenever I'm in Rhodes, and I will wait
Okay.
here until you feel like showing up. So
All right, okay. See you later then.
see you later. Be safe out there.
Have a
You
good one,
too, man.
Moses.
Did you lose Billy?
No, he's out front there having a conversation. I was just gonna ask if he comes in here looking for me, let him know I ran to the bank real quick.
All right. I will.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mm-hmm. You okay?
Real fucking nervous. Won't lie to you.
Yeah, I imagine.
She appears very confident. I'm just telling you that it is. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, that's him. It's Vito. Best. I wanna step outside for a second, I think. How you doing, Vito?
Okay.
Oh, Ventrix. I learned only quite recently that you were in fact Scottish. It made me very confused because I did not think you were Scottish. So that was that fucked with my head for a bit. I know. And I didn't know you were Scottish that entire time. I had no idea. Speaking of, we should definitely do a gang together again. I mean, Dirty Dozen. That was pretty fun. Gonna check that. Well, so Asker's actually dead. He had a fight with someone on a bridge, a knife fight with someone on a bridge, and it ended up with the other person bashing my skull in until Asker became unrecognizable except for his ponytail. Dude, I miss Luke. I really do. I miss Luke so fucking much. And I also miss Galethwell. She was cool. I still talk to her once in a while. She's fucking golden. Got a lot of health issues, but jeez. She seems to be doing okay. Also, I love that I've been so lazy I haven't even removed the webcam thing. I really should, right? Oh boy. How come? I can send you a link to a Discord if you want to talk to her. Okay. I'm sure she would forgive you, though. That's a big fucking horse. That's a Clydesdale. Goddamn. Hey, Nix. How are you doing? Ready to see a court case? I'm not.
Barbarian.
Barbarian-like? What did I step into?
Yeah, so that's just a little joke. I like to say that we redheads have a really bad temper, and that we go barbaric if we're on drugs.
Oh my god.
And I got to test it out myself once, and I proved myself right. I mean, I did it when I was a kid. I was pretty mad at this one guy. I used to play the trumpet when I was younger, and he said I played awfully. I took a line of coke and I ran up to him with the trumpet and beat him out of his mind, so there was his brains all over the floor.
That sounds like an administered fucking murder, Billy.
Yeah, and I set time for it.
Alright, alright. Honestly, you shouldn't have done that. That innocent man just didn't appreciate trumpet playing.
He wasn't innocent. He's the least innocent of people I knew in my little town.
I'll make sure he doesn't sneak off on me. We'll talk to y'all later.
Take care. Keep an eye on him. Keep yourself safe.
Oh, I I try to, that is for sure.
Who are we taking an eye for? Or keeping an eye on, sorry, that's the wrong term. Why am I so used to taking an eye from? It's not even what I'm supposed to say. It just started happening a few days ago.
Billy, I'm gonna have to stop you about talking about taking eyes. If we
Yeah,
could
but
just,
I don't know why I keep
if we
saying
could
it.
just not do that right now, that would be wonderful.
Yeah,
You know-
the thing is, I don't know why I say it at all.
I'll be honest
It
with you,
started
Billy.
like 2 days ago.
I've said something even worse in here, and I'm never gonna repeat it. I tried to say silver tongue. It didn't come out like that.
What did you say?
I believe I said Sai has a sweet tongue.
Yeah, that's, I remember that.
Yes, I remember this.
that.
That, okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the information.
You know, unbound and tired.
That was a little funny.
Okay, we should probably start getting ready to move.
All right.
Okay.
You're also going to the court?
I don't-
Sai?
I'm gonna ride with them, and then I'll probably just wait around outside of Saint Denis because I feel like it's gonna be real crowded there, and I don't want to make it
I have
harder.
nothing better to do.
I don't-
Just fuck
Ivory is
groups.
getting escorted by 3 redheads.
I feel like I'm missing out on a solid black horse party here.
Trust me, mine isn't.
Mine isn't.
What
either.
is going on with those two horses?
Oh, no.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So no, which one is mine? Is this Iridium? This is Iridium.
It's a
my
very,
God.
very familiar looking horse, Billy.
It's ours.
Where's Evelyn?
It does.
She may have already gone to court.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, it does.
I just bought this one like not too long ago. from
We best
Costco.
head down there now.
It's called Iridium.
Oh, there's Riker. Howdy, Riker.
Hello.
We're heading down there now.
I need a doctor quick.
Do you want us to wait?
She said, nope, she'll meet us down there.
Um.
Or we can just walk really slow and she'll catch up.
Sure. It starts in like what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, we have time.
I want to be outside the courthouse, but I feel like with a ton of people out there, the dust is going to kick up, so I'll wait around and see how bad it is.
No.
I mean, I would have turned on the
I'm gonna run for
webcam,
court
but
and I'm gonna go for
right
this,
now
like-
I haven't fixed up my place proper, and I also don't
I
really have
don't
a
like
place
hear
to put
about
my
it when
microphone.
we are on
Not my microphone. Jesus Christ. My
But I think it's gonna go well for the
webcam.
Ivory.
So I hope it's gonna go well too. You bet your ass.
Hear that? You got Billy rooting for you.
Yeah, well, that's coming from.
Sorry about that. Howdy. Oh, Miss Quinn, Cross.
It's it's like an interesting remark because I usually don't say I'm rooting for people to, in court, but no, I actually do like tolerate you a lot, Ivory. So, and if you're not gonna be a law again, I'm probably gonna start liking you instead of tolerating you.
Speaking of court, did y'all
I'm
know
not gonna
that
become law
fucking
again.
V tackled, I
That's
think,
good.
the
Am I
Chief
gonna start
Justice,
liking-
Samson or whatever?
What?
He tackled my prosecutor.
Apparently. Apparently he, I don't know, it was the ginger fella, to my knowledge.
Oh, look
I
at
don't know-
that.
I don't know if that-
That's Riker. Riker.
There's no calling us around. They're gonna.
Right, what happened to those anyway?
I don't know. I heard they were here for a few weeks and then they went away and never come back. Hopefully they died.
Also, I just want to shout
I didn't
out
like
to
him that much.
the Chief Justice, Max Walters. He's been doing such a good job with making all of this compelling,
What the fuck did I just run over?
trying to seem like nice, cordial, understanding. but also obviously having to be the judge for the entire case. He's incredible. He does a really good job with his roleplay. God damn, you were in a hurry.
Well, I guess we're
No,
running
there's
now.
a bunch of bodies in Saint Denis. The doctors took off in the law.
Bodies.
I guess there's a bunch of people down that can't talk or some shit. They all took off this way.
Well, that bodes well. I'm so fucked.
I'll put that down there just in case.
But yeah, no.
I guess we'll go to court
I
woozy.
have his. He's gonna be streaming it too.
In Cisco, last I heard.
He's in Sisica again.
Yeah,
So
he
I'm
stabbed
actually-
Raymond in the hand, but he
I'm
turned
gonna-
himself in, so it
Wait,
was not a
who
lo-
did?
V.
Why?
I'm going to get
Because
his
it's Raymond and he deserved to get
stream
stabbed
for
in the hand. I
y'all.
don't know.
Yeah, obviously, but
Post it.
why?
Because he's a really, really cool guy. I like him a lot.
Well, he's still free. Still free.
Maximilian Walters. His name is Drake and Anders, so I'll just post it right here. It's
Nope, no
very
cat.
cool. Very nice, man.
No, it's not cat. Oh.
Nope,
no.
not cat.
Sorry.
Nope, I understand. She's got a quarter horse too.
Oh, dude. Fuck
You
it, Tiny.
cannot control that
I'm
horse.
so
Not
afraid.
for the life of her, no.
It's gonna be so
Sad.
interesting.
There's Cross.
Let us Quinn and Cross.
The courthouse.
Yeah, Tiny. I'm fucking terrified. This is my first time
I
ever
think they're
being
picking
in
up even
court
more
in
bodies so
LP
far.
as a defendant. Ivory has been lucky to have had a
Hell
lot
of
of
a day.
support.
I can tell.
Adrian
Oh yeah.
and Riker both stepping up is awesome. We tried to get Tiny in as a
So,
character witness, but
So if that
we
goes
had too many
as
people.
you wanted, Ivory, what do you think of doing afterwards?
I might just put away my gun and become stay a preacher. I've genuinely considered it.
You should, you know.
Yeah, just stay as a preacher man. Get rid of
Yeah.
guns. Get rid of
Become the
monetary
town's base, you know?
value.
I'll buy
That
everything
would be
off you, Ivory. I'll put it in the armory.
I am not buying I'm not selling you everything. I need some for contingencies.
Hi, Nix.
Howdy, Nix. Delaney's around. Delaney's gonna start shit. Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, Palworlds looks so fucking fun. It looks fucking
Stop it, they peel off.
insane. Seeing a Pikachu-looking thing with a fucking M16 is awesome. If I could turn my Pokemon games into a beautiful, beautiful rendition
What's wrong, Riker?
of
Nothing-
Vietnam
nothing's
War,
wrong.
it would be the best. That's what I would want.
Whoa, okay.
You already had 19 hours after getting it yesterday? Jesus, bud. Come on. You need a break. You need a little break. Just a tiny one. But yeah, it looks really good. I've considered getting it, but I don't have the funds for anything right now. I'm just doing my best to avoid getting kicked out of my apartment.
Lucy, are they going to let you in the courthouse with him?
Yes.
Apparently I can go, yeah.
And
Good.
you have even been called as a witness by the prosecution. I don't know to what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that information. Do with that what you will.
Riker fucking never wants to ride on her own horse. Such a
Can I refuse?
to be a witness?
If it's against you, then yeah, I would like to refuse.
I do not believe you can. That would be contempt of court. I think.
I'm not there to be.
I know. Just don't be agitated. That's what they're gonna try and do.
I'm very easily agitated lately.
You'll be okay, Lucy. Just, you know, do what you need to.
Thank you for joining us, Sai.
Hello, hello.
Huh?
All right. You
all look perfect. Just so you know, they're going to search you when we get into the courtroom, and you can't have any weapons on your person.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go in. I was just gonna wait out here unless I needed.
Oh, no, I was talking to them.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No,
Oh,
I think
would
we
you
put
just
everything up
hang
already.
on to my knife? I forgot to put that away.
Yep. Hand it on over. I'll hold on to anything.
Oh, Lord.
Just gonna.
Right, so we're just waiting on I
Lucy
believe,
gets agitated
the
and attacked
sheriff
same, like you
and
did.
the marshal, Enrique,
That was awesome, by the way. I
and
saw that. It's
Mr.
great.
Gallagher. But we can go up while we wait, if you would like.
I know that there was just recently an incident, and some marshals and law from Rhodes came to St. Denis in a hurry.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead
Hopefully
and get
Tim's
in the
gonna be
courtroom.
fine.
Maybe they're in there already.
All right. Here's hoping Toombs is gonna be here.
He will be, don't worry.
Thank you, Si.
Thank you, Si. Be safe. Hello. Got some more people for you to search.
Search time.
Hello.
Hello.
Ivory rollable sleeves.
Name before I search. Just want to
Howdy.
make sure you're on the list.
Riker.
Right
Name?
there. Okay.
Ivory Walker.
Okay, Miss Walker, can I get your hands up, please?
Absolutely.
I need your hands back up.
I'll let you know whenever you can drop them.
Was
How are you
the
today?
funeral all right for
Doing well.
Not bad.
TJ?
It was JJ, and yes, it was.
JJ, apologies.
And you're good?
Thank you so much.
No problem.
You're good. Just come
Name,
get your
ma'am?
lasso from me before you leave.
Lucy Lockhart.
Oh, of course. Apologies.
All good. Have you been searched, or am I searching you?
I was searched already, but I mean...
I have no idea which door it's gonna be in.
Only this one. Locked. Nope. Maybe this one.
Is it in here?
No, sorry. It's just locked right now.
Ah.
They're just, yeah, if you guys just hang out up here, we'll unlock it shortly for you. Sorry. I don't have keys, otherwise I would.
No worries.
Thank you. That guy's a deputy recruit. I know him. He seems pretty good. Has a good head on him. Oh, hi, Sai. Oh, there's a watch party. Okay, so who's all in the watch party so I can say hello to every single one of you? That's what's needed. Should we head ourselves in?
They can't let us in yet, he said. Just said to wait here.
Ah. Hey, Kira. Fuck yeah, Kira. By the way, I love Matthias and Kira Reed. I think they're really fun to be around, and I wish I got to be around them way more.
Gallagher.
Because, like, you two were awesome. I loved you as Law, and it's such a shame everything that happened. I don't know, I'm kind of hoping to see you both become vigilantes. Ivory is, he doesn't know what he's gonna do, but he's heavily considered pretending to be someone who's just put his guns away and become a preacher, then sneak out once in a while with a gun and a Bible in one hand and call himself by something different. I haven't figured out a name yet, but I'm sure that'll come.
The typewriter's right there.
I'm fucking shaking.
Me too.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll absolutely be fine. But yeah, I heard a lot of people, a lot of people were willing to gather outside of
If you
the
won't be fine,
Justice
and
Department.
you don't make it out of this, no one will.
My angle.
Don't say that in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Please. Outside next time, please.
Ask the witnesses what they say.
No one can hear me, Ivory.
I know. It's just, goddamn. But yeah, fucking people wanted to protest it and do like posters and shit and throw them around, start a revolution. I don't know. Come on, guys. Let's.
It's either that or I just follow you wherever you go.
I'll be fine. Let's believe in Evelyn. She's done a really good job. She believes strongly that we can get at least the corruption charge acquitted. I don't know about the manslaughter or first-degree murder.
Yeah, please.
Oh, what's wrong? Just saying, you know, what if I really want to hit someone, I just choke them out.
Oh my god, Gallagher.
Okay.
Okay, we have all assembled. Shall we enter?
What about
Yeah,
Mr.
okay,
Toombs?
I'm ready.
Mr. Toombs may already be inside.
I'm more than ready to send this man down.
Gallagher.
William Gallagher is such a
Remember?
piece of shit. I love him.
Yep, we do.
Okay.
Search me. Be gentle.
Like,
Yes, sir.
This is bullshit. I can't go in there
Vice
without
Roy.
weapons. I've got to be around
Yes, be
lawmen.
gentle.
All
Okay,
I
be
have-
careful. He's
Like
English.
If you can't, I
What
understand.
place is this?
A courtroom, Gallagher.
Yeah.
Righto. Is this
Okay.
No,
no.
I don't believe
No, it
Rand's
is not.
going to use this.
It's over there. Even I know
I'm
that.
just gonna.
Alright.
I thought so, but they said on the right, so
Go ahead and search
Should
me
we
as
head in?
well.
yeah.
I need your hands up, ma'am.
Yep, no problem.
Gallagher, you have to
Thank
take off your hat.
Let me have to take off my hat.
It's just
God
cool.
damn it, this is ridiculous.
You are critical, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I mean, I'd sort of agree with him if it wasn't for the fact of a Derringer being
Yes,
as small
Catalina.
as
I
it is.
believe I need to clean my blood of
Take my
Thank
my
hat
you,
off,
left
give me the
Gallagher.
weapons, what next?
from
All
open
right.
court.
No,
I
yes,
believe
of
everyone
course.
can take a seat here. Ivory, if you guys want to sit on this side farthest from me.
Farthest from you or closest to you?
Sorry, the one
This.
over by where the prosecution's standing, because that's the side we stand on.
Okay, you want me to
Traditionally.
sit there or be there?
You can stand with me, or you can sit. Either is fine.
What looks best?
Because someone's outside looking for you.
I would sit.
She would sit.
Yes. Sounds good.
This as well.
Mhm.
Councillor
Close your
and Attorney General, just so
Oh,
you're
be
aware,
up there?
the seat to my left will be the witness booth.
Alright,
Okay.
we need to go onto the other side of the courtroom then to be ready.
Just
Which
talk at the podium.
side would you like?
Oh, that's such a
Perfect, thank
casual
you.
sit. I don't like that.
Backwards.
They're over there.
Okay, I'm here. I'm staying. Yes. Okay.
I'm having serious fucking issues sitting down.
This side or the other side?
This side.
This side.
Gotcha.
I appear unable to sit.
If you have to stand, that's all right.
Yeah,
If
now
you
I'm
need me to move so you
unable
can
to-
sit, I can do that too.
No, I don't believe it's you.
Okay.
Miss Walker, don't worry about it if you can't sit.
All right. Your Honor, I suppose I'll stand.
Wrong person.
A bit of a joke there for you. Get it?
I'm the
Because
clerk.
I'll
If it
stand.
helps anyway, focus on it with your right hand and then think about your G, and that should help you.
I-
But the chairs are kind of stubborn.
I attempted that, ma'am, but unfortunately, I was unable to plant my butt down. Ma'am.
Yeah, some of the seats are a little slippery.
I'm able to focus on it, but I'm unable to sit. So I'll.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a new one for me too, ma'am.
You could try thinking interact.
I didn't know that.
No.
Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's bugged. It's fucked. It's fucked.
I'm going, my friend.
On my court day. It's nice to see you, No Face. I really wish Jane could be here. I wish so many people could be here. Also, just shout out to Lucy Lockhart, also known as Nervous. She is so fucking good as a role player. Can you sit down, my dear?
Nope.
No, you cannot sit down either.
No, I cannot. There's too many people around. It's fine. We'll stand.
Lucy is amazing. Her vocal work is some of the best I've seen on the server, especially when she begins acting sad. She is so good at it. And people are like, are you actually crying right now? And she's like, yes, because I can make myself do that. I'm so jealous. Also, just for extra context, she is in fact my partner. So I'm a little biased, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a tiny, tiny bit. I won't lie to you. Right now, I'm very nervous. Thank you.
It is understandable to be nervous. Just know it's going to be okay. Deep breaths.
I keep taking deep breaths, and all I'm feeling is my leg jumping up and down.
I know. Just try to relax. We haven't even gotten started yet.
I believe it's the weight that's causing these.
Yes, of course. The anticipation is very difficult. Honestly, I'm amazed we got Gallagher in here. He was being very spicy outside.
Not a fan of getting rid of his guns.
No.
I think he's more offended about his fucking hat.
I'm just going to go over my notes quickly.
Okay. Also, Evelyn Delaney has been so good at low RP, it's fucking intense. You guys don't have access to it, but I have access to the trial file where I could see everything that's being written. And it's been...
Is there a reason it's so quiet in here?
It's been something. I believe a lot of people are whispering as to not disturb the peace, Mr. Gallagher.
Sit back over here. How do you know, Ray?
I'm doing nervous.
You remember what I asked? Remember what we agreed on?
No.
No.
What do you want me to say? Yes?
Yes, you say yes. I remember what we agreed on. I'm going to stick to the terms of the deal.
Alright.
Good.
You dumb fuck, William. You just said that next to Katarina Kane. Yeah, Evelyn is really, really good. You actual dumb motherfucker, William. You might have just fucked me over. I really hope she couldn't hear that. God damn it. God damn it, William. I love him. I love him. He's so stupid. I love him. I can't believe this. William, why would you do that? So, William, standing right next to Katarina Kane, looks at me and goes, "Do you still agree to the terms of our deal?" Which,
Yes.
it's not the brightest thing a person could do.
I'm okay. I'm okay with him entering. Just make sure he's cleared. Yep.
Yeah, he's something. I really hope Tombs gets over here. I really do hope Tombs gets over here. Tombs will be here, I assume. Because I love Tombs as well. I think Adrian is so fun.
I just want to sit down.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it either.
Yes, please. Have a seat.
What's this?
Oh, I can
Mark?
sit down.
Hello.
Mr. Madison, how are you?
Ah,
Finally.
Colin's here.
Huzzah!
Do you mind if I approach the bench from behind? I just want to have a quick chat with you about something.
Yeah, you
quietly.
focus real hard. It works. Oh.
Oh, damn it. Thought I'd sensed it. Never mind.
Save that for private.
Well,
I
mean,
tried.
we do have a house now.
Hey, Ivory.
I know. Should I stand and you sit?
Yeah, big gentleman. How about that?
Yeah, I should. I should. Go on.
It's entirely up to you.
Go on. Sit down.
Good day, Mr. Walker.
Howdy, Mr.
Congratulations
Jameson.
on the house, Ivory.
Hi, Chloe.
Yep.
Oh, apparently I'm back here now.
Oh, okay.
I give up. I'm just gonna stay here.
Friendly face.
That's fine. Colton is not my
Councillor
lawyer.
Delaney?
Evelyn
Yes?
Delaney is.
That gave me the jump now. It's like that's Percy still talking about.
Yes, Your Honour.
It's alright. Yeah.
Please make sure that the defendant joins you on the floor and is not in the general audience booth.
Of course, Your Honour.
Also, please make sure you're shouting.
Am I loud enough?
Your Honor, I've
How
been
is-
made aware
Didn't
Ivory
do it
Walker.
right, John.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Mr. Toombs may be a little late. We could wait on him possibly 10-15 minutes.
That is a non-small amount of time. I shall give him 5 minutes. Is he going to be your first witness that you call?
No.
Then I shall rule that he has until you call him as a witness to arrive.
Probably not wise.
Is that Percy's sister?
I hope Ivory beats this case too, so he can be killed by the Delaney bastards. Or
I believe it's the
alternatively,
defense's witness, but
hear me
that's
out.
fine.
Oh, terribly
Kill
sorry,
Perseus.
Attorney General.
I will not be calling Adrian Toombs first. I mean,
Understood.
that was my preference, but I am able to adjust.
I understood.
What
Counselor.
charges I'm facing? I'm facing corruption.
I don't think so, no.
I'm facing corruption. Yeah, I'm facing corruption, and I'm facing.
Please
first
make sure
degree
that if
attempted
you have
murder.
not done so
Also,
already,
none of
you
it's
eat and
probably.
drink, so you do
I don't
not have
think
to
any
do
of
so
it's
while
gonna
court
stick.
is in session. It is frowned upon.
They almost threw out the only piece of evidence that they had. First degree attempted murder, yeah. So they almost threw out the only piece of evidence that the prosecution had, which was the by the way, the
Yep.
only evidence that they have is
Yeah, I got food. You need some?
it's
That's your
literally
lucky number.
just the report in the sheriff's filing system, which I should put on.
Lucy. Ivory's Lucy Walker. Wait, are you married yet, Lucy?
No, still just engaged.
I was the bridesmaid's name of the bride, eh?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
I jumped ahead.
second at best. If they don't push it down to that, it will probably fall through entirely.
Yeah.
But then there's also the fact that at the time he was a lawman.
You're okay, darling.
Howdy, Lucy.
Hi, sorry about that.
I don't have any water for you.
Here, I got drink.
I mean, that would have been awesome.
You might have to walk back around, Lucy.
I'm in the stand.
What's
for
your
me.
number?
Oh, strange.
Very strange.
Let me try sitting down again.
Do you guys think I can make a cigarette before this starts?
A
Or at least
little
go to
bit.
the toilet? I should probably go
It's
to the
alright.
toilet. I'll be
Talking
right
to
back.
these two in front.
Can't believe
Yeah.
I've been alone with.
What have you been alone with?
I've got a practice every day for me.
Ed, you got
I'm already good.
Yeah, I have to.
Just let my body
Nobody else is
recover.
willing to do it, and
because he's an
the
asshole.
Chief Justice. Yeah, that's why I
I've
said
just
I'm
eaten,
not
so
gonna
I would
right
probably
away.
barf punishment
And
instead.
Chief Justice said, just in the interest of justice, would you please just do it for me, because there's literally no one else that'll do it. So I said I'll do it, but
Why? You couldn't afford to pay anymore.
no, I'm not gonna rip the poor bastard off and just give him a couple of trouble. He's so desperate to see somebody just for the same thing. He's willing to put in a
So,
professional.
I can tell you
Just to get
right now
it done with. I don't blame him. He's
that
been there for days.
What I understand is I'm a great
everyone's done
fan
such
of
a
me.
good job
A couple of friends
that
of mine may play in the
5 of the documents that the prosecution have come forward with as attempted evidence has been thrown out, just removed from the case entirely.
Really? You've made it very clear.
Yeah.
She's doing a very, very good job.
Had a little meeting with I'm going to say too much here,
Mhm.
without some mutual friends. Ones that I was trying to meet, remember?
Okay, how did that go?
That's what I was thinking, went.
Like, I have
Terribly.
no idea how this person knew so much about law, but she just absolutely smashed Sane out of competition.
Those are my own.
Do they want anything from you?
Yeah, I don't think, honestly, I'm not even sure I'll get a charge
Same thing.
with how good she's been. Her intentions are to try and make it so first the corruption falls, and then the attempted murder falls. Because if the corruption falls, that's directly linked to the other thing. And yeah, she has. But there she was DOJ. Now, this is her first defense character from what I understand, and she's fucking destroying people. It's always funny to wake up to a text from her where she's like, lol, just destroyed St. Sampson's evidence. Which is great. It's fucking great. She's really nice. Really, really good person. But man, I'm worried. I'm fearing for my life. I'm fearing for my life.
There's other ways we can figure it out, trust me. There's much less nicer ways we can figure it out.
Either way it goes, I will enjoy it because the RP has been great.
Said no?
If I do end up dying, I can always make a new character. It's just a character. I'm gonna be sad that I won't have a character that's directly linked to my girlfriend, but otherwise, you know, it would be fun. But it would also be fun to survive and see what I could do with Ivory afterwards.
Well, it's not, if a threatening life is never going to come in, and it's going to be messing that tries to bring them in.
You're gonna
just a
forget a lot
ridiculous
of these
thing to
charges
say.
with time. You're gonna start forgetting things.
I'm just trying to figure out who was supposed to be murdered.
Yeah, nobody knows. Well, somebody obviously knows, but apparently the evidence is quite good.
Which one they know about.
Yeah, that's the first thing I
Lucy would never do that.
Fair few
And
attempts
she
to
sticks to her characters really, really
Oh,
well.
yeah.
And nervous, so.
I think the last time it
Wouldn't
was
work,
here,
I'm
they-
afraid.
I was told by, I think it was Lily, that the law rolled
All
on
rise
and
for the
Shake Dale,
Honorable Judge Maximilian
and
Walters
they got
III.
absolutely destroyed.
He did not shout that. No one heard
I
that.
wasn't there, but I'm going to say it was, you know.
Why are you here anyway? Are you a witness?
Apparently so, yeah. It's like,
You may be seated.
yeah, apparently so.
I'm so glad Riker's here.
On
I love
today's
him.
date, the 21st of January, and the year of 1898 of our Lord, I call to order this court in the case of United States v. Ivory Walker. Court is officially in session.
Is he gonna hammer? Please tell me he's gonna hammer.
Your Honor, may I ask for a 3-minute delay? The clerk of court seemed to be having to run to the restroom.
The court finds this. The court will delay for 3 minutes.
Are you kidding me? Oh, thank you so much for following, Seaside.
Anyway, the law rolled on Shake Dale. They were stupid to do so because basically all of us were there, except me. 6 law versus like 10 of us or something. That's what we're away with that.
Oh, he crashed.
It's one of them dark enemies.
Shit, you reckon?
Yeah, that's what it'll be.
Oh, I hope not.
It might be
Billy
like
was
a
not on the.
dead
Oh no,
person
Billy can't get
rather
in
than
because they closed the court.
If it was persons, it was technically clear, but they might just pin on it because they like to use it as a sneaker.
And that's true.
That's the
Look at
benefit
that,
of
it's the
being a leader, I
marshals
guess.
Well, this is what makes
who are carrying firearms inside.
the amount of shit cases that in the presence of
Yeah, it's unreal.
law,
The amount of
and
shit
it just
happens
gets
is
blamed
real.
on persons.
The amount of shit happens, just like, persons. Okay, yeah.
What do you think of that sheriff down in Wesson?
Those marshals.
I think he's an absolute arsehole.
Crowley?
Yeah, no, the other one, Crowley's alright. I know he's a bit of a hard ass, but he's alright.
What's his name?
Pat Bennett.
Amen.
Oh, he's an absolute dickhead. I'm not going to be going down to Wesson anymore.
What's he say?
Say that again?
What has he said to you?
Just an absolute arsehole. Really shit attitude from him.
Yeah, I feel really comfortable with the fact that the marshals are allowed to carry firearms in here. I know they're allowed firearms, but right now they're witnesses. They shouldn't even be on duty.
Maybe. Untapped potential, maybe.
Sorry about that, Your Honor.
Do you need anything else? Oh no, we'll talk about
Which marshals are those?
Let's talk about business.
That would be Marshal Foster Holmes and Santos.
Thank
I didn't
you.
know what money.
Sorry, not Holmes. I don't remember his last name.
You're fine.
Foster Holmes was another character I knew on another server. Let's never talk about the fact that I just called him Foster Holmes.
Sorta.
The time is now on the hour. The court shall be
But yeah,
called
law
into
allow
session.
firearms if
Again,
they're
this
on
is
duty.
United
They
States
shouldn't be
v.
on duty.
Ivory Walker. I shall now read the charges.
Yeah, Foster's his last name. I never caught his first name in character. Is he gonna read the charges?
The current charges are the following: 1 count first-degree attempted murder.
Wait, what? Huh?
Huh? Your Honor, have the charges been updated since the indictment?
No, I don't believe they have. Attorney General, are there any other charges against Mr. Walker?
None that we're seeking at this time.
None that you're seeking at this time. Understood.
Excuse me.
Mr. Walker, please.
Councillor Delaney, are you requesting an extension?
No, Your Honor.
So they just-
understood. This court is called to
They
order.
just
Prosecution, you may begin with your opening
corruption
statement.
as soon as we got into the
Your Honor, state
courtroom.
members,
What
we're
a
convened in this court today
snaky
to embark on a
piece of
solemn
shit.
journey of truth-seeking, a journey that will require
What
to
a
navigate through
piece
the
of
events of
shit
the chilling
little
night
rat.
that has left
Oh, if
the
I become a
inevitable mark
vigilante, I'm
of
coming
the
for
town
you
of
first,
Rhodes.
sane.
The defendant, Ivory Walker, who serves as a law officer, stands accused of a grave transgression against the very fabric of justice and order he was sworn to uphold: the attempted murder of William Gallagher. On the night of January 15th, 1898, what began as a mission to enforce law and others swiftly descended into a vortex of chaos and violence. Amidst the confusion of a raging gunfight, a critical moment unfolded, a moment where the line between duty and excess
Saint
was
Samson is the guy talking
irrevocably
right now.
crossed. The prosecution will present irrefutable evidence that Ivory Walker, despite his sworn duty as a law officer, exhibited a reckless disregard for the sanctity of life by shooting William Gallagher at point-blank range while he was in a state of surrender. The gravity of this charge is profound, and
What a
it is
snake.
with deep sense of responsibility that we present to you this case. You will hear testimony not only from Marshal
Because I pleaded not
Santos,
guilty.
a respected figure of law enforcement, but also from other officers who are witnesses to the shocking incident. Their accounts will shed light on the events of that fateful night and will reveal the actions of Ivory Walker, actions unbecoming of a man entrusted with a badge of law. Throughout this trial, we will present testimony from distinguished lawmen.
That's
And
so cool, though. That's
their
such a
words will
ballin'
solidify the
move.
notion that while Ivory Walker may have worn a badge, his actions are not in alignment with the principles and responsibilities that it represents. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to the testimony. As you ponder the evidence, I urge you to consider the weight of the badge, the sanctity of law, and the profound repercussions when the line between upholding justice and committing an act of vengeance is crossed. This trial is not only about determining the guilt of Ivory Walker, it's about affirming our collective commitment to justice, integrity, principled execution of the law. Thank you, Your Honor.
Defense, you may present your opening statement.
Your Honor, before I proceed, I would like some clarification from prosecution regarding the charges. Would that be possible?
Of course, you may ask prosecution directly.
Attorney General, I see that we are proceeding with the first-degree attempted murder charge. My question to you is, what happened to the corruption charge that was included in the indictment? I'm unsure how we will be prosecuting a lawman for first-degree attempted murder without corruption.
If the corruption was left off on my behalf, I apologize.
I must say that it is irregular, but I also received the indictment with the charge of corruption. Mr. Attorney General, is it possible that you forgot to mention it?
I can tell you right now.
That could very well be possible.
It's so that she
I
can
find
put
it highly
dirt on
irregular, but charges amend and now show inconclusivity of 1 count corruption, 1 count attempted murder in the first
There you
degree.
go. There's the charge. See, she was right to question it
proceed?
because now it puts doubt on
You may
saying-
proceed with opening statements, Counselor.
Thank you, Your Honor. We, as the defense, appear before you today to
She's
deliberate
literally making
on the
him look
life of Mr.
really
Ivory
stupid
Walker,
in front of
a beloved fiancé,
both
son,
judges.
preacher, and formerly a dedicated lawman who has served our great state since the inception of the Lemoyne Sheriff's Office. Mr. Walker has been accused of the heinous crimes of first-degree attempted murder and corruption. Yet, you shall soon find that the evidence supporting these claims is lacking and contradictory. The prosecution intends to portray Mr. Walker unfavorably, overlooking his commitment to serving this community, even as attested by the supposed victim of his alleged crimes. And thus, this case is not solely about his innocence, but rather a scrutiny of his character and worth. It is crucial to focus on the current charges brought against him and what led to them, rather than past
that's
mistakes
too
for
late
which
now.
Mr. Walker has atoned.
But she kind of did just prove
Our
they were
duty as
incompetent.
agents of justice
hello,
is
Crafty
to
Witch.
remain
Nice to see you.
impartial, rational, and objective, emphasizing
boy,
the
you've been
specific
good.
charges
I mean,
at hand.
He did shoot
We
William
trust
Gallagher in
that
the
the court
face,
will uphold the
but William
significance
Gallagher
of the
also
burden
wasn't
of
going
proof.
to surrender and had a gun.
It is imperative that we approach this trial with unwavering fairness and a commitment to the principles of justice, for which I urge you all to consider. Thank you.
You know, he wasn't going to surrender. Like, he even said as much. He pulled out a
Understood.
gun and everything.
Prosecution, where would you like to start?
We'd like to
Yeah,
submit
she's just
evidence,
making it look
Exhibit A, the actual documentation report showing the murder of Mr. Gallagher.
This is Exhibit A under the folder named Exhibits that you have handed me before court. Does the Councilor Delaney also have an access to this?
I do, yes. Wait, hold on. This is the amended or the original?
The one titled Exhibit.
Prosecution, please provide Councilor Delaney with a copy of this folder.
All right.
Oh
And apparently he just said that William Gallagher's dead, which is really
Thank you,
fucking funny.
Attorney
Seems like it.
Yeah, he's just a ghost.
Like I understand, ain't it?
He keeps making himself look worse and worse. What is Sane doing?
Attorney General, you may proceed when ready.
I mean, I hope so. Obviously, I still have to roleplay as Ivory, and Ivory's real fucking nervous, but I'm not super nervous at the moment, I'll be honest.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You just light a cigarette while I'm in the dark. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I can't believe he just said that William was murdered. Did he just say the charge was murder?
Your Honor, Exhibit A
He's
is the
not dead.
report of the original incident that
attempted murder, don't
we
worry.
sit before you.
Yeah, Gallagher's
Filled
haunted,
out
and
by
yes, that is him.
Mr. Marshall
Gallagher
Santos.
is here.
The description reads as follows:
Gallagher's
Marshall
gonna make the
Santos
stand.
states
So,
William Foster had pulled
corruption
me to the
thingy
side of the shootout
beyond
roads
reasonable
where I
doubt.
patched up and told me
They
that
don't
Ivory
have
had
to be
shot
honest.
William Gallagher
They
when
don't
he
have
was
to stand.
surrendering. He was having the standoff with Foster when he went to get 2 more people with to support him with arresting William, which Ivory and Griffin, I'm sorry for the punctuation here, but this is, I'm reading it as it states. They came over when William and Foster said dropped the body, which I believe was Billy.
Oh, he was the drag.
And
He was
Ivy
the ghost.
Walker walked up and said, "Fuck it." He shot my people and proceeded to shoot William point blank in the face. Testimony from Mr. William reads as follows: the day of the event,
Yeah, it's very obvious.
I was surrendering
Also,
when I had
it wasn't point
Billy
blank.
on my shoulder and Ivory shot me.
There's several streams
The
about
following
this.
day, Mr. William had a separate conflicting statement, Your Honor, but it proves the same point.
What? No, it doesn't.
And what was that conflicting statement, Attorney General?
He was in Rhodes, and we decided to go up there and shoot up the sheriff's office. The gunfight ensued. He was taking cover, looking for his injured friends after the gunfight. When he spotted Billy on the ground, he picked Billy up,
Saying
and
there's
3
another fuck
lawmen
up.
approached him with guns drawn, telling him to give up. He did mention he had a gun in hand,
and that he was gonna shoot
when Ivy Walker shot him, but the gun was not raised.
He literally says
He
in
seems
the
to
telegram that
delegate
he's gonna shoot.
Mr.
He's
Your
perjuring
Honor,
right
that
now.
he would have had the intent to shoot Mr. Walker, but that is speculation. If it pleases the court, I'd like to have that removed as evidence, because we can't defend speculation.
Defense, the prosecution is remove the second statement within this report on grounds of hearsay. Do you have any objection to this matter?
I do object to this matter, as it is a signed statement by the alleged victim of this crime.
What is he
And
doing?
though this may have taken place the day after, that does not rid it of evidence. Additionally, hearsay,
I'm in
or rather
fact not dead,
speculation,
if it pleases the court.
that is somewhat of an objective term in this case, as by definition hearsay is defined as second-hand witness or second-hand account. This is a first-hand account. Your Honor.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we'd like to stick to simple facts. We cannot take a man's speculation into account if it didn't correlate with his actual physical actions during the altercation.
And who is to say that it did not?
Well, if we can prove that it did not, we will be willing to strike it from the record.
If you have evidence that states that this statement given by Mr. William Gallagher was indeed, I have no issues or qualms with it being removed from evidence. However, considering that the majority of exhibits given here by prosecution are unrelated to the case itself, I do not see a reason to remove one of the 2 primary pieces of evidence from these exhibits.
Your Honor, again, it's a statement that he was thinking something, Your Honor. We cannot neither prove or disprove that.
To quote it directly, a gunfight ensued. I was taking cover looking for injured friends when I spotted my friend Billy on the ground. I went over to pick him up, and as I did, 3 lawmen started to approach me, guns drawn, telling me to give up. I had a gun in my hand and was about to shoot the lawman when Ivory Walker shot me down. He was doing his duty as a lawman, as I would most certainly have killed one of those lawmen that day. Signed, William Gallagher.
These dumb motherfuckers just got blown up by an
This
atomic
defense
bomb.
is going to stand, and the motion to strike is denied.
Fuck yeah, dude. Evelyn is such a fucking...
Prosecution, you may continue.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I'd like to bring up, go ahead and bring up Exhibit B.
God, Evelyn is
I
incredible.
think Exhibit B dives a little deeper down into the...
Yeah, they are. They are. I don't know what they're doing.
Attorney General, Exhibit B is currently redacted.
Yeah, the part that is not redacted, Your Honor. The witness statement from Ivy Walker.
I understood.
If you want to reflect on specifically Exhibit B,
Oh,
one,
this one I haven't heard.
mentions that Mr. Walker uses the term pineapple quite frequently in regards to interacting with some criminals.
Excuse
and
me?
There's been several instances of Mr. Walker shooting first.
Excuse me?
Please remain quiet.
And I
Mr.
just
Walker.
noted that Mr. Walker tends to be quick on the trigger. And I just want that noted.
The fuck?
Your Honor, may I call my first witness to stand?
When it is the counselor is about to make his point, afterwards I will be handing it over to defense.
Of course, Your Honor. Thank you.
Do you have any
that
objection to
is-
evidence article B?
That is a weird
Outside
thing
of
to say.
relevance, no. Obviously, this is regarding a different incident that took place prior to the instance of which we are discussing today, which is relevant to the charges. However, as per the overrulement of my previous motion to object for the reasoning of relevance, I do not believe there's any further argument to be
Your
made
Honor, it'll
there.
come into play when we ask questions.
I understood. Defense, you may take the reins, so to speak. You stated that you wish to call your first witness.
Yes, Miss Riker Black is who I would like to call to stand.
Aye, Miss Riker, please approach and sit to the bench on my left. You'll be sworn in by the bailiff.
I think it's wrong. Not me. Bible?
Yeah.
I don't fucking believe in the Bible.
Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and the whole truth, so help you God?
So the way he said, basically what he said was, the one time
So he's
that
been sworn in, Your Honor.
Ivory shot at Kip.
Witness, please
or
make sure
Kip's
you're after
horse
shouting.
specifically. He,
Okay.
Defense, you may proceed.
Miss
He didn't
Black,
shoot him.
how long
cold
have you
blood.
known
But
Mr. Walker?
You're right. It was close. He made it sound like Avery uses
I would
pineapple.
say
Yeah.
about 2 months when I started working over at the office.
Yeah, that was a misfire. That when I kidnapped
did
Ron, that
work
was a
in the
misfire. They
office.
try to have that admitted, but that was.
And for a period of time, you were a lawman within the Lemoyne
and
County
then
Sheriff's Department,
when
correct?
I shot
I
at
was,
Kip,
yes.
they were trying to make it seem like a really,
And
really
what
bad
rank
call,
did you hold within the
even
office?
though it was because of pineapple, and then he made it sound like
My last
I use
rank was
pineapple.
sheriff.
It's really weird.
Thank you. Now, today, as we discuss and deliberate over this case, as prosecution has decided to bring up prior events, can you tell us if you are aware of any instances where the Delanys have used the code word pineapple?
Yes, that was probably one of the first run-ins I had with them, actually. Is when this word came up.
Pineapples. Shoot.
About.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
It's more about that incident.
Well, we went to make a arrest. Everything was going pretty smoothly until we got up to the porch.
I love Riker so
It
much.
was-
Ghoulie is amazing. Yeah, that was a shit show.
Perseus and 2 others. We were about to get him inside the building, and this pineapple phrase came up out of nowhere, really. It kind of threw me off until it got brought up a couple more times, and then gunshots started to ring out from behind us when we were trying to bring Perseus inside the sheriff's office.
And incidents where the word pineapple was used as a sort of signal by the Delaney gang.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to hear.
Oh, it's all right. If I may just approach the stand a bit closer, Your Honor.
Of course.
Thank you. Now, of course, there is that one statement, or that one incident. Can you think of any others where the word pineapple was used as a code word?
That was my only run-in with this code word.
Okay. And you, of course, as a sheriff, you talked to the other lawmen, you could read reports at the time. Would you say that it was somewhat well known amongst law enforcement that the code word pineapple used by the Delanys was a signal to promote force amongst the group?
Yes, after that instance, yeah.
Thank you. And
Fuck you.
with
Riker's
Mr.
the
Walker
best.
closely, were there any things, any incidences that gave you an impression of Mr. Walker, whether positive or negative?
So it wasn't cold blood. Like he literally just
What do you mean?
opened fire on a bunch of deputies, his friends,
Your
his
opinions on
family,
him as a co-worker.
and he had a gun out.
Oh.
Can you... Yes,
Yeah, no, I really liked working with Ivory.
It is a bad move. Awful move.
I don't really have anything bad to say about him while I was working with him in the office. I think he did his job really well. That's why, you know, I myself am the one that promoted him to undersheriff.
And...
Your Honor, that sounded like an opinion to me. I'm going to have to object to hearsay.
This is a character witness, Attorney General.
Did he just try to object to a fucking character witness?
Let's stick to facts, shall we?
Okay,
Witness?
whatever, dude.
Sure. Can you any particular incidences that made you feel warmly or negatively about Mr. Ivory Walker? Any, you know, specific run-ins that you had, or times
No,
when
it's
you
not.
saw him be exemplary or not?
So it's not attempted murder, at least in the first degree.
I mean,
it would it possibly, if anything, it would be.
There was
attempted
times
second
that I saw
degree,
him
which I could
do his
definitely agree
job.
with.
You know, I have nothing bad to say. I don't think he did anything wrong when he was working.
Objection, hearsay.
He was able to perform his job how he should.
Thank you, Mr. Black. Mrs. Black. Miss Black. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry.
No. Did you see the stream
That
where
is
it
all,
happened?
that
Because I
have
actually streamed all of it.
for you, Miss Black. Thank you.
Oh, have you
And
just
thank
heard
you, Your
about it?
Honor.
Prosecution, would you like to cross?
The gunfire had indeed stopped.
No,
and a
sir.
lawman
We
can't
don't
do
need to
that,
talk to this witness.
at least without
Thank
being
you.
fired.
Witness, you may
or
step
without
down.
a bit of a charge. We weren't just collecting bodies. We were actually trying to find William. And we have the victim, who literally has a statement
Defense, you may
about
continue.
having a gun on them with the intent to kill.
Oh, sorry. One moment.
So, that guy back there, that's the guy I shot. He literally gave a statement that he had an intent to kill. And William Gallagher is very well known
Sorry, small ear issue.
across the entirety of the state for avoiding being charged. And like, he would run away.
Righto,
He was
my
such a pain in
apologies.
our ass, but he was awesome.
At this time,
And
I do not
every
have
time
any
he ran
witnesses
away,
to call to stand.
we shot him.
I would like
Had to
to
shoot him,
call
because he
sorry,
wouldn't
Sheriff
give up
Adrian
willingly.
Toombs, but of course he is not present currently. If prosecution would
He's
like
here.
to call... Oh, he
I
is.
would like to call Mr. Toombs to the stand.
Same thought.
The original request for the defense shall be the deciding here. Mr. Toombs, please
no.
approach the
So
witness
that
stand.
didn't happen. We didn't agree to go our own ways. Where did you get that from?
James, let's get you to the witness stand.
He pulled out a gun. And we
Your
were
Honor, I believe
moving
he's lost
towards
in
him.
thought.
Prosecution, do you
No,
have
I
a
know,
point that could be made in a relatively short manner?
We didn't agree to anything, and he also wasn't surrendering. No, there was 4 of us, I think, in total. There was him. There was
1 second, Your Honor.
Mr.
I
not
understood.
Santos. Foster, Marshall Foster, and Griffin.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring to the forefront Exhibit G, William Foster's affidavit.
I understood. We shall now examine Exhibit G.
I'd like to read the statement from the affidavit.
You may proceed.
I did say, fuck it, he shot at
As
my
a shooting
man,
at
my
Rhodes,
people, and then I shot him.
I was running back towards the office to help with the
So yeah,
aftermath
that
of
should
said
definitely
shooting.
be a
While the stable was
massive hit. Like, he should
east of
never be
Rhodes, I
able
ran
to
into
join
William
law
Gallagher.
again.
We both
It was an
aimed
awful
guns
thing
at
to
each
say.
other
It
and
was very
deemed
brutal.
to rather focus on the injured parties instead of shooting each other down. I turned away and ran towards the sheriff's office. I then ran into Mr. Jack Griffin, Mr. McConaughey, and Deputy Ivy Walker, where we turned back immediately to apprehend Mr. Gallagher. We ran up to Mr. Gallagher. He was stood in the field next to a white stable, having just picked up a wounded member of his posse.
Oh yeah, no, this
Ordered
is awesome.
Mr. Gallagher to give up
I find it
and
really
put his
cool
hands
that
up.
we have
Deputy
some
Walker warned
proper
him once.
caught up.
At that time, as Mr. Gallagher stood there with 3 guns pointed at him with a revolver in his hand by his side.
Oh.
A second two later,
he changed his statement.
first warning, he followed up with another before Deputy Walker promptly stated, "You know what? He shot my deputies, so blank him." Then proceeded to shoot Mr. Gallagher standing less than 10 feet away from him. Mr. Gallagher did not raise his firearm at any point and did not pose a credible threat to Mr. Walker to react the way he did. After the shooting, Mr. Gallagher and I found it more important to have Mr. Walker help with the numerous wounded individuals we had in town instead of arresting him immediately. After this stuff died down, I informed the other marshals of the encounter and handed my statement over to the head marshal, Sykes, as well as instructing Mr. Griffin to do the same.
He didn't put his hands up. I can tell you that much.
We'd like to point out in the testimony that
I believe
Mr. William Foster did see Mr. Gallagher
but as for saying
with a civilian in his
literally
arms
just cold.
and his hand down, did not raise his weapon, and was shot by
He didn't raise his weapon. That's right.
And can you point out, for the sake of both counsel and myself, the date in which this affidavit was signed?
This affidavit was signed on the 23rd, Your Honor,
I did
as
say it 3
stated
times,
in the
yeah.
discovery. Mr. Foster
he
was
pulled
a
out a gun.
witness,
Also,
but
the
due
person
to
on his
unforeseen
shoulder was
circumstances,
not
Your
a
Honor,
civilian.
he could not
That was
make
Billy.
it today.
I understood.
So, in other words, he was trying to save one of his friends, one of the Delaney bastards who had
Defense?
helped shoot up the place. I don't really
Regarding that
understand.
particular piece of evidence, I do not have anything to say, as I believe it will be best expressed when witnesses are on the stand.
I understood. Prosecution, your evidence stands and it's been submitted into a court record. Defense, you may now also call into your witness of Sheriff Toombs.
He
Sheriff Toombs?
could, but he won't be.
Is he, back
Sheriff
from
Toombs,
his...
please approach the witness stand and be sworn in. Also, please make sure you are yelling.
Over here, Tim's.
Sorry, I was
No,
in
Billy couldn't have given a statement
It's okay.
either.
Take your
This
time.
is the statement from, what's his name?
Perfect.
Marshall Foster.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
He's sworn in, Your Honor.
Witness, you may be seated.
I believe Toombs has been shot.
Your Honor, may I approach the stand?
You may.
We've been standing still for too long, fellas.
Sheriff Toombs, thank you for coming today.
Yep.
So, if I am correct, you were not there for
Yeah,
the
law
instance
gets shit
itself,
on
but
so
rather
much.
the charging of Mr. Walker.
It's
Is that
fine,
correct?
but
That's correct.
Okay. And I would first like to begin with some more general questions. As your time as sheriff, Mr. Walker served under you as your undersheriff as well as a deputy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
During this time, were there any instance give you any sort of impression about Mr. Walker, whether positive or negative?
This is interesting.
No. Stuff kind of didn't arise until after, well, until probably a week in my, when I took over.
Could you elaborate on what you mean by stuff?
Oh, no,
Ivy
Toombs.
Walker showed a few signs of I don't know how to say it right. I don't want to say it was ill intentions, but a few of his interactions he was having were questionable.
Hmm. Sheriff Toombs, as a lawman, Were you ever found to have made a mistake, or did you ever feel as... my apologies. As a lawman, have you ever made a mistake?
There you go.
I have.
You have. And those mistakes, do you feel as though
Tombs
they
is my
devalue
character
you
witness.
as a lawman or your intentions?
He does like me.
Absolutely not.
And I like him. I didn't hear what you just said.
I do agree with that defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
Keep the questions on the point, please.
On the point of the charges?
Just don't ask for speculation.
Okay. Sheriff Toombs, as a lawman who served alongside Mr. Ivory Walker, you found that there was an incident which led to him being dismissed from his position and moved to the position of deputy. Were you intending for this to be a long-term move, or for Mr. Walker to be reinstated?
This was just...
Please ask your questions one at a time, Councillor Delaney.
Of course, Your Honor.
At that time, yes, it was just a demotion.
It's just a demotion. And did you foresee Mr. Walker regaining his position, whether it be in command or otherwise, within LSO?
No farther than senior deputy.
Objection, that's speculation, Your Honor.
I find that this has grounds, as the Sheriff Toombs is clarifying what his intentions were for the misbehavior of Ivory Walker. You may rule the question, Councillor Delaney.
Thank you. Sheriff Toombs, could you restate your answer? I apologize.
See, if I lose, I have a feeling
He was
that there's a bunch of
not going to
Delanies
be...
ready.
He was only be demoted down to senior deputy and would stay there for any foreseeable future.
Understood.
But yeah, Maxwell is awesome. I love Maxwell. He's streaming as well, by the way.
Mr. Toombs, are there any other statements you wish to make abiding by the truth of the situation, which you may find pertinent to this court?
Come on, Toombs. Say something good.
Are you talking about the charge?
Yes.
Nothing that I can recall.
Very well. Thank you, Sheriff Toombs. Your Honor, I am finished.
Where's your spy, Mr. Toombs?
Prosecution, would you like to cross?
Yes, I would, but I would like to also, and I'm going to let you take off after this, Cody, bring into Exhibit F, which is Mr. Toombs' statement on the demotion of Mr. Ivory Walker. Mr. Toombs, are you familiar with that affidavit?
No. Is it the affidavit that I wrote?
That's correct. The pineapple incident led to his demotion.
Oh, yes, okay. Yep.
Rather than reading this in your words, would you be able to describe the incident that happened in relation to his demotion from start to finish?
It was stringed into several at the end, so I can. Do you want me to just go from the end of the last straw?
Toombs, don't.
Of
That's
his
correct.
demotion?
That's correct. Actually, we'll start there. Yeah. What was the last straw?
The last straw was when he opened fire on a bounty. I'm sorry, not a bounty.
Warrant.
On a fleeing suspect that we were going to arrest.
That we had a warrant for, Toombs.
Now he told me himself that he was trying to shoot at the horse. Give that may, I don't condone to that. It was an instant shot at the fleeing suspects.
The suspect was fleeing, and Mr. Ivy chose to shoot at the individuals trying to hit their horse. That's
Correct.
what led to his demotion. You mentioned several of the previous events.
Unfortunately, I wasn't with the previous events. I was only told, and read up the reports, which was one incident was him leading
Objection, hearsay.
Prosecution, has this other report been entered into discovery?
No, sir. He was on the stand. He mentioned the other altercation.
This other
It's on a second hand.
doesn't count.
This
If it's secondhand, we won't pursue it, Your Honor.
Unfortunately, without the police report being submitted into discovery, I do have to rule that it is
I do love
second-hand
Toombs.
information.
Okay,
but he
Prosecution.
is not a good
That's
speaker.
understood. Regarding his demotion,
I love him.
could you explain to me why he said he decided to shoot at the individuals on the horses?
They said pineapple.
He heard the words, "If this is another, is this another pineapple situation?"
Yeah, I did say that.
Which
I
led
fucked
to
around
him
with them 'cause
to
they
shoot
were
them.
crying out about it. We weren't gonna shoot.
It's true. But the only one who's questioning right now is Sane, so I can't do anything. I might have to go for a cigarette in a second.
Miss Stone, could you please yell?
I asked if it was policy in his department for people to shoot at people when the word pineapple is said. All right. How long have you worked with Ivory Walker in your department?
I smoke Winston. Because I'm cheap. I don't have a lot of money.
Oh, for at least a month and a half.
I see. While you have worked in the department, has Ivory had any other reports or interactions with Mr. Gallagher?
There was several, but again, I wasn't there.
Understood. In your time in the sheriff's office, have you had any other instances
don't
of
know-
reckless behavior in which he would shoot first?
I don't know why Toombs and Riker are such bad speakers.
Yes,
I love
but that,
Riker, but my
but
God,
that one
that's all.
was.
Let's avoid speculation. It is a yes or no question, Sheriff.
Yes.
Thank you. Have you witnessed anything such as animosity between William Gallagher or Ivory Walker?
No.
Have you witnessed Ivory Walker
He's
speak
talking about-
illy or poorly of William Gallagher?
Illy, how?
In a negative way.
Of course, he's been
No.
a fucking prisoner in my side. Huh?
Understood.
Do you have any further questions?
No further
prosecution?
questions from the prosecution.
God damn,
I
Adrian just
understood.
won.
Sheriff Toombs, as you now have been crossed and asked by the defense and prosecution, you may step down at this time.
Thank you.
Yes. And then prosecution, I believe it was your instance.
Yeah.
Can we call forth witness William Foster?
Oh, great. I don't really want to listen to this, so I'm just gonna go get a cigarette.
Mr. Foster, please approach the bench and be sworn
I
in.
need to be in my mind for a second.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I wonder if I'll
I do.
Great.
He's been sworn in, Your Honor.
Love you.
Witness, you may be seated.
Listening and keep watching, because obviously that's what it's here for.
Prosecution, you may begin.
Mr. William Foster, could you give your rank and affiliation to the law office, please?
I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal.
How long have you been working with law?
Coming on, well, Marshal's office in general or law in general?
Law in general.
Going on 2 years now, I believe.
I see. Do you recall what happened during the incident in which is being tried at this time?
I do.
Would you be willing to share with the court what you witnessed at that time?
Well, I woke up to here in Perseus, and the rest of his group yelling outside the road sheriff's office. I promptly exited the back door of the sheriff's office and made my way around. Witnessed the line of Deloney bastards, excuse my French, lined up in front of the sheriff's office.
Deloney bastards.
After a brief conversation with Marshal Santos and the gang, a firefight ensued. At the end of the firefight, I came back after having chased an individual down towards Caliga Hall. After losing sight, I came back up towards the white barn to the east of the horse stables and roads. There I came face to face with William Gallagher. We aimed weapons at each other for a good while, talking to each other. And we both agreed on heading our separate ways and focusing on our people that had been shot down and focus on medical aid rather than more blood. As I was about to head back, I heard Ivory call out behind me, as well as a bounty hunter, Mike Griffin, formerly Mike McConaughey, or Jack McConaughey, pardon me. All three of us then went back to William Gallagher's last location where we found him picking up a body. We all then aimed weapons at him, told him to give it up. Along with my warning, Ivory Walker warned him once. A few seconds later, I warned him again. And when I warned him again, Ivory said, "You know what? He shot my people, so fuck him." And I shot him with his revolver. As I mentioned in my affidavit, he had a weapon in hand, but it was never raised or no threatening motion was shown towards us in any way.
I see. Did William Gallagher, during the time that he had been warned, make any mention of refusal to listen to any orders or show any signs of aggression?
The only word that came out of his mouth was "really" as we ran back up on him. There was no other words uttered.
At any point, when you had given him warning, as well as Avery giving them warnings, did he raise his gun to pose a threat?
No, he did not.
I see. Thank you.
And just to confirm one more time, Mr. William, Gallagher had a incapacitated individual on his shoulders at this time. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Prosecution has no other questions, Your Honor.
Aye, understood. Defense, would you like to cross?
May I approach the stand, Your Honor?
You may.
Marshal Foster, firstly, thank you for coming today. I know it's been quite busy for you, Lowman.
She's about to fucking destroy him.
I have a few questions for you. Regarding the incident which took place on, I believe it was the 15th, or is it the 13th still? The documents are conflicting.
I believe it was the 13th, if I remember.
Thank you. Regarding that day and the incidents that transpired.
I don't think he does. I think he was just saying
You
Colton
say
and Gallagher's
that
stream because that's who
at the end
they
of
were
the
focusing on.
altercation, Mr. Gallagher
Oh boy.
was surrendering. What led you to believe that he was indeed surrendering?
Well, 3 rifles pointed at you tends to do that.
Was there any verbal confirmation?
There was not enough time for him to give verbal confirmation.
Was there any physical confirmation?
Once again, there was not enough time to give any physical confirmation.
That's not
And
true.
how far away
And
were
that is
you
speculation.
standing from Mr. Gallagher when shot?
Yes, no answer, ain't it?
Approximately 10 to 15 paces.
Nope.
So of course,
30.
not the
We were 30
closest you
meters
could
away.
be. Can you say without a doubt that he did indeed not?
Yeah, objection, leading witness, Your Honor.
I will constitute that as a leading question. Please keep your questions to facts, Miss Delaney.
Can you say without a doubt that
Repeat that, please. I apologize.
Mr. Gallagher was holding a gun in his hand?
Can you repeat the question?
And you are sure that Mr. Gallagher was...
Yes.
However, he did not seem to pose a threat.
He did not.
Okay.
Even Colton just said that's bullshit. That's fucking funny.
I'm about to shoot 2 lawmen down before hey, I'll pose a big threat. What are they talking about?
William.
Yeah.
Worked with Mr. Walker prior to this incident happening.
Wait, have I been? I don't know. Actually, now think about it.
Briefly.
Briefly, how briefly would you say?
Did the time, yeah. Call me.
I've passed by him on occasions. We've been in a few scuffles together.
No,
with
we
the
haven't.
Deloney bastards.
No,
Nothing
we
out
have
of the
not.
ordinary.
You have been with
How-
me one time,
Marshal to
Foster.
work with deputies.
Sorry? Scuffles, how so?
Shootouts.
No.
Talking to them about hostages. Such.
Nope.
Have you ever had any interaction with Mr. Walker that made you feel either negative or positive about his conduct as a lawman?
Besides from the night in question,
Yes.
I've attended his church hearings once. Left me with a good taste in my mouth.
A good taste in your mouth.
But
As a
Foster knows
lawman,
how to play court.
You are bound by justice, of course, and upholding the law to protect citizens and civilians. What about Mr. Walker's reaction makes you feel as though, I apologize, constitutes a corruption
Your
charge?
Honor, it's Jack's getting a little leading in these questions.
No, it's not.
Please, again, keep your questions to fact, Miss Denley.
Yes, Your Honor.
Zeus just sent me giving him sweating.
You, as a U.S. Marshal, are obviously a very, very experienced lawman. Where do you... In your manual, right, I assume you follow the same rules and guidelines as the Sheriff's Department, is that correct, as far as conduct goes?
Yes.
What in those documents, what is stated about when there is a right to shoot?
Witness, do not answer that question. The federal marshals cannot publicize anything from their handbooks under federal authority.
Apologies. With that, then, I have no further questions.
That's a lot of people who just stepped in. Played him like a damn fool.
It's some bullshit.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned
Counselor?
Yeah, we would like to question the witness, please.
You may submit for recross. Understood.
So, you mentioned that you have seen and worked with Avery in situations that involved Mr. Gallagher multiple times, correct?
Correct.
In that time, what did you witness between the two?
Well, these were tense and hostile situations. I've witnessed Avery shoot towards the individual in active engagements. I witnessed brief conversations. I believe that's about it.
In the conversations you witnessed, when there was not a dangerous threat being posed at the time, did you see any signs of hostility between the two?
Objection, leading question.
Aye, please keep your opinions to fact.
Welcome back.
When you...
What are you getting?
Within the amount of times you have witnessed them having conversations between Avery and William, has there been any hostile interactions directed towards each other?
Yes.
Would you be able to elaborate on those?
As mentioned prior, these were quite tense and hostile situations, and I believe he reacted in a manner of such.
I see. Were all of these instances in regards to him being on duty as a lawman in a criminal instance?
Homemade lasagna is fucking great.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand the question.
Were, in every instance, were they addressing a crime that was being committed at the time?
Crime committed by Ivory or crime committed by else?
By William Gallagher.
I can't say for sure.
Understood. Is there anything that you witnessed between the two that you would like the public here to know?
Objection vague.
I agree with that one. Strike that question.
Understood.
God, Cody is.
Have you witnessed anything
Cody
that you
was
think
possibly going to be my
may
defense,
have?
by the way.
Never mind.
I don't know why she moved on to this.
Does the prosecution withdraw the question?
I do withdraw the question. My apologies.
I may continue.
One moment. In your time working with Avery Walker, have you witnessed him be the first to make the violent or shooting first interaction?
Other than the night in question?
Hmm?
Other than the night in question?
Yes.
No.
Understood.
One final question, Mr. Foster. What is the policy for the law enforcement when engaged with a potentially hostile target who has a injured person on their shoulder? Is it common to engage in
handbook
lethal force if that said person does not raise their gun?
Objection. The source for this question was already.
Again, the source for Marshall's policies cannot be made public at this time, prosecution, unless you're specifically asking about the lawman of the
The
sheriff's
lawman
department.
yes, the lawman of roads.
I understood the sheriff's policies.
Yeah.
Understood.
This question was already answered.
But for the sheriff's office policies, it works in an escalation of force manner. If deadly force is used upon you, you're allowed to use deadly force.
Yeah. Do you take into account incapacitated citizens that could potentially be injured further when you engage?
Also, not a citizen.
Certainly.
No further questions.
Your Honor?
Are you looking to recross?
Yes.
That's a little irregular, but I will allow it.
Thank you. I only have one question.
Yeah, they're all angled for attempted second degree, which means first degree won't.
Hold on. Sorry. Ear problems.
I don't hear any corruption.
Good thinking. I still might. Nah, probably not.
Sorry, just one moment.
Yeah. It is not going well. Riker and Toombs were not great character witnesses.
Okay, I
apparently,
apologize.
because they're really bad with words.
Marshall Foster, William, I'm sorry. Oh, Foster, my apologies. Marshall Foster, I only have one further question for you. When previously answering the questions made by prosecution, you mentioned that the sheriffs, the lawmen, are supposed to take into account injured people who may be harmed, correct?
Correct.
Oh, that's bad etiquette, isn't it?
Yeah, no one seems to like they were dangerous. And most importantly, the person on his shoulder was a fellow criminal.
Yeah.
The court will call a 5-minute recess so that everyone can eat, drink, and stretch their legs.
There you go.
That worked out well.
Okay, great. I want to go talk to Evelyn.
Court is now at recess.
She sent me about
How many deputies we got, Banner? Good. How you holding up here, John?
Prosecution is a joke.
All right, you know you don't have to be right here. You can go
There has
up the
been a
door.
few good questions.
Out of a pile of dog shit, yes, maybe one or two.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was able to adjust my ears.
Yep.
I do apologize for that.
All the recess.
And we got quite a bit of deputies here to help with that, and
Okay,
marshals,
thank you.
so
Shouting
it'll
really
be
loudly.
easier to do. How you doing, sir?
What, sorry?
Is shouting really loudly.
I'm not going to lie, this is not going great.
Okay, well, that's great to hear. Just
No, it is not.
thing about it is, just sir, hang on, Fisher. Hang on, I'm trying to remember.
I'd like to point out.
If everyone could please stop yelling, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I would like to point.
So
I'd like to point out that William has literally stated that he was dangerous and had full intentions to shoot.
Oh, I know. I'm going to be calling him to the stand shortly. He's going to be my next person that I call to the stand. I must say, I am not thrilled about this situation, but I want you to know.
Mentioning that there was a massive gunfight before all this that went down.
I know. They're trying right now to highlight the past things which might make it seem like Mr. Walker is dangerous or trigger happy. But obviously, I'm limited in what I can object to because I already objected to all of this during discovery, which is why I am not making those objections, but I am getting them on everything that I possibly can. I'm about to ask
Thank you
Mr.
so much for
Toons
the follow, Crypto.
if they take into account the danger of which the person on the shoulder may face if they are taken off site and unable to receive medical care. From there,
I would like to point out that the person
Yes.
on his shoulder was Billy, who's one of the Delaney bastards.
thank you.
So it was a criminal that he was likely trying to get away with,
Yes, I know.
not a civilian.
I know, but by legality-wise, you should see both of them as, you know, when it comes to valuing their life and all that.
They just shot.
I know. I know. I know.
Everyone.
I know.
Again, how the fuck is it corruption, though?
It's not, and we're getting to that. Just give it a little bit of time. We're a little bit more than halfway through.
Not great right now.
Hopefully, Mr. Gallagher is willing to testify to the statement he made, and we shall see where this goes.
I believe he will be happy to tell them just how dangerous he is.
I know. William, you can be included if you'd like.
I'd also like to point out, me and
Just,
Foster
gonna take a
have
quick note of that.
previously not been in a gunfight together, I believe. I do not
I hope
recall
they
any
do call
gunfights
you,
we've
you know.
had together, nor... The only situation I can recall him being in with me was where I
Tell him.
literally went all the way up to the Amberinos and met all of the Delaney bastards, including William, requesting that they come down and turn themselves in. And I did so politely and well. They were disguised in camouflaged clothing and were watching
Yes.
me from a distance.
Okay.
I got 2 of them
How do
to
you
come
say?
down with me.
Hi, Miss Delaney. Can you spare a moment?
Of course.
Won't take very long.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not looking great. But,
Councillor Colt, James.
I think we can get the corruption dropped. But yeah, it was...
Hot in your shouting.
If I'm gonna die for this, it's kind of bullshit.
No.
We're just having a recess. It's not looking great. It is not looking great, CJ.
I think I stumbled a little bit on the stand up there. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. You were nervous.
Yeah, I'm not the type to, be a part of these things.
No, you
But
you needed to.
I'm definitely going out of my comfort zone because
So
if it's to help you, I'm trying.
basically, what you needed up there was to big me up. It doesn't look too bad, but it still looks pretty bad.
I needed to what?
Big me up.
Did I do okay?
Well, you didn't call me bad. I know the prosecution
No,
has
because I
fucked
never
up
had
really
bad.
badly.
interaction with you.
Yeah, that was just needed to be pointed out a little. You were sheriff when I went up to Amberino, right, to get them to come in by themselves.
All rise for the
And
Honorable
time I
Judge
got,
Maxwell
Nix
Williams
to come in
III.
by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you
I
can
think-
put a witness to the stand
I
again.
think so.
You want to get back up?
Oh
may
God,
be
I mean,
seated.
if I don't have to, I'd rather not, because I'm already stumbling over my words.
There's no evidence for it, but if you get into the line of me going up and
This
getting people
court is
to
now
come
called
in
to
by
order in
themselves,
continuation of United States v.
I
Ivory
may
Walker.
be able to bring that up.
Okay.
The court comes to order at 2 minutes to the hour.
that would help. That would help a lot.
Prosecution, we last left off with you. Do you have anything further at this time?
Did the defense finish your questioning? I apologize. It's
I will rescind my questioning for now.
all right, we have no further questions.
Understood.
Witness.
Next witness.
Is that on us, Your Honor?
That is on you as the prosecution, yes.
I would like to call Mr. Marshall Santos to the
He
stand.
wasn't even there. Considering the fact that he was shot down, he really shouldn't be in a witness.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole
He
truth,
didn't
and
see
nothing
it.
but the truth, so
From
help
what
you
point
God?
was he shot down?
The very beginning.
He's been sworn in,
He
Your Honor.
literally wasn't.
I understood. Witness, you may take a seat.
Before or after you shot Mr. Gallagher? Like in the very, very beginning when he came into town?
Alright, thank you for showing up to court today.
Before William was shot.
Could you do us all a favor and
Did he
mention
handle
your rank
charging
and
you?
affiliation to the law
He did.
office?
Okay.
U.S. Deputy Marshal.
I see. And how long
William
have
has
you
not
been
been to
working
the
with
stand yet.
law?
About a year and a half.
I see. What did you witness on the night of the incident?
So I just came out to the office. Ivory was telling people, I think he was telling all the deputies to get to the porch. I had came out of the sheriff's office when I saw 6 men there. Guns out.
If someone is playing music, could they please cease? Thank you.
Maximilian.
And that's when me and Perseus were
I can't
having a
believe you
back
just
and
played
forth.
music.
And then
buddy.
Perseus then said, "Shoot 'em up, boys," and that's when I proceeded to get gunned down.
I don't know why.
May continues.
Cause in the
It was until after I had been patched up and everything, that is when Foster, after all the shooting had been done and I had been patched up, that's when Foster pulled me to the side
I'm so
and
proud of you
told me
guys.
about the
I
situation
love-
happening with
I love
Ivory.
that song.
And that is when he told me about how he had 3 people surrounding William and that Ivory had took it upon himself to shoot William in the face.
Did you ever ask Ivory about his side of the story? Did he corroborate the same thing?
Don't believe I did.
No, he did
I
not.
see.
Pretty weird, ain't it?
Do you consider... Wait, I relinquished that question.
Understood. That question has been struck from the record.
Have you worked with Ivory Walker in the past?
Yes.
And your experiences with him, have there been any issues?
Can we get a little bit closer?
Like what do you...
Any sort of potential problems that have arisen?
The problems didn't start happening until after I had left the Lemoyne office.
Had you witnessed any issues as a marshal while working with Ivory?
There were a couple of instances from... I was never there for any of the counts.
Then we shall drop
then
them for
We shall
speculation.
not be able to talk about that. Did you witness anything in regards to Ivory Walker that would have been of concern for a lawman?
Yes, there was one incident with Vito and Jane specifically. there was a situation going on with Vito and Ivory and Enrique. Jane was also involved because she was with Vito, running around. They were acting pretty drunk and belligerent. And well, things escalated. Vito did strike Ivory in the face, but they also took it upon themselves when Ivory and them were, I guess, heightened emotions at the time, were giving wrong charges, and they were going to charge people wrong.
That was
What charges? What charges did they attempt to give them?
I believe they were trying to give Jane Ann obstruction, even though she had not been involved. She was there, yes, but she did not try to stop them from arresting Vito at all. And then they originally, instead of they detained her instead of arresting her, and then proceeded to arrest her after.
Objection, Your Honor. Does this have to do with any of the evidence that was actually submitted during discovery via the 18th, the 8th, or the 6th?
Marshal, were any of these incidents involved in relation directly to Ivory Walker on the 18th or the 6th?
No,
Sorry, the 8th or the 6th?
The 8th or the 6th?
No, I'm just answering the question of, are there anything concerning, more of he lets his emotions get the better.
Understood. Unfortunately, I do agree with the Councillor Delaney that as these are not relevant to the current case, I'm going to strike them from record. My apologies, but can Darren continue on forward prosecution?
Understood. Mr. Santos, as someone with a lot of experience as a lawman, would you say that a normal lawman or any lawman would say that it is wrong to charge someone for something they did not do?
Yeah.
Would you say any lawman would say that let me rephrase that. Strike what I just said, please.
I understood. Strike that.
Yeah, the irony of that's fucking incredible. Let's go. Evelyn is being a beast.
As a lawman, would you say that Ivory has a habit of being reckless?
Objection, speculation.
That is correct. Unless this is a fact, we need to move forward with actual questions.
I see.
God, I wish Vito was in here.
Mr. Santos, does Ivory have a history of being a little reckless? It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Prosecution turns it over to the defense for questioning.
I understood. Defense, would you like to cross?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may approach.
Marshal Santos, thank you for being with us here today. I have a few
Yeah, being
questions
reckless
for
has
you.
nothing to do with this
First
situation.
being,
They are trying to get me for premeditated, but
you said when you were answering
reckless,
the questions
then it's not premeditated.
that you were shot down almost immediately when coming onto scene on the incident on the 13th. Is that correct?
Correct.
So, did you or did you not witness Mr. Ivory's alleged crimes?
No, I didn't.
Hello, Private Joker. How you
No
doing?
further questions.
Yeah, reckless does imply being spontaneous.
Understood. As there will not be a recross, we are getting you off the stand. Marshal Santos, thank you for your time.
Thank you so
may
much
be seated.
for joining us, Si.
Defense, it is now for you. If you have any other
It's very
evidence
nice
to
to have
present or witnesses to call, now is the time.
Yes, Your Honor.
And thank
What was
you
that
so much, Private
prosecution?
Joker.
No, we do not have any more witnesses, Your Honor.
Oh, perfect. All right. Defense, do you have any to call at this time?
I do.
Oh, hi, Luke.
First, though, I would like to revisit
miss Luke.
Exhibit A, if I may.
Of course, you may revisit Exhibit A.
When we are looking at this document, we find that there are two conflicting statements. The first, which is written by Marshal Santos, but where he describes things that William Foster had said, and the second where we have William's statement, specifically from the day after. Now, the following statement reads, I, William Gallagher, was in Rhodes with my friends. We had decided to go there and shoot up the sheriff's office after lawmen had driven us out of our home. A gunfight ensued. I was taking cover looking for injured friends when I spotted my friend Billy on the ground. I went over to pick him up, and as I did, 3 lawmen started to
Go,
approach me
Evelyn,
with guns
go.
drawn, telling me to give up. I had a gun in my hand and was just about to shoot at the lawman when Ivory Walker shut me down. Now, this case, as prosecution presents it, hinges on this statement being false and the prior statement from the day before being correct. It also hinges on the testimony given, or the statement given, by Marshal Santos and Marshal William Foster. And yet, this crime is not only about the corruption charge, but rather the first-degree murder charge, and is in debate of whether actions were justified in accordance to the violence of William Gallagher and how likely he is to pose an imminent threat.
10 days sober from being a gamer.
We, the defense, find, after careful review and examination, that this evidence is more than substantial. I would like for this court to review Exhibit A and to consider the fact that although there is a long list of evidence talking about purely his character and what happened during prior incidences, the fact that this case is not about that. It is about this specific incident. And thus, I would like to call Mr. William Gallagher to the stand.
Aye. Mr. William Gallagher, please approach the witness seat and be sworn in.
He's about to say some bad shit, dude. Oh, man.
Okay, what do I do here?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah, I guess.
He's been sworn in, Your Honor.
You need a positive affirmation. You cannot guess that
Is that a yes or no? He is sworn in, sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you understand that perjury is a capital crime, correct?
I understand.
All right. Continue, defense.
Mr. Gallagher, thank you for coming today. I appreciate it immensely. I know that you are rather uncomfortable in these situations.
Yeah, I didn't want to be here.
Well, I appreciate you upholding to your word and that of justice. Could you please describe for me the events that took place resulting in Mr. Ivory Walker being charged and what led up to those incidences?
Yeah, I can go over it again. Okay, so me and my friends, we came into Rhodes with specific intention of shooting up the law office and any lawmen that were there because they kicked us out of our home at Shady Bell, and we weren't best pleased about that. So, like everyone else has said, we got there, Persis was doing the talking, and he gave the signal to fire, and we opened fire on the law office. I shot down, I think I shot Santos, and another lawman down, 2 lawmen down in that altercation, and not long after I did that, the gunfire started to die down a little, and during that quiet time, I took it upon myself to try and save some of my friends. I managed to get Persis out of the fray, but I went back to save another friend who I saw that was down, and that was Billy. Billy, by the way, who was involved in the shooting. I picked him up.
He clarified he's involved in the shooting.
Me and him had an exchange of words and agreed to not fire upon each other to get, our friends out of there. So I picked Billy up, and as I was about to run away, 3 more lawmen approached me from behind. Now I had my gun in my hand, and I was more than willing to shoot them down to save my friend. In the moments before I was about to shoot...
He just says it. He just...
Well, we all know what happened. Ivory walked up and shot me in the face, stopping me from escaping with my friend.
I love him so fucking much, dude.
Mr. Gallagher, do you consider yourself to be a violent criminal?
Depends. I'm willing to use violence, yeah.
And you can say without a shadow of a doubt that you did impose a threat to the town of Rhodes and the lawmen that day.
I just shot 2 lawmen down. What do you think?
Yes, of course.
I just shot down 2 lawmen. I love him so much.
If you guys are... Okay. Cody, I think you need to speak up.
Me?
She said objection to the speculation.
Oh, please make sure you're loud enough for me to hear. What was your objection, prosecution?
Speculative on whether or not they considered him a threat.
I do find that speculative. That question is withdrawn.
Yeah, I just wish he
Yes, Your
said,
Honor.
"Are you a threat?"
After the
I'm a
shootout,
threat. That would have been
Broken
so cool.
Joel, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
And you are also partially illiterate, is that right?
Correct, I only recently learned how to read.
Congratulations, that's wonderful. Now, that you gave the day of the shooting, was that verbal?
I don't quite remember giving that statement, I'll be honest with you. But
Oh my
I don't remember
God.
much after I got shot in the face, considering I'd just been shot in the face.
Did he just say he didn't remember that he gave that
I'd been
statement?
given some morphine to help with the pain. I think I had some alcohol as well to try and help with the pain.
Oh my God.
And my jaw was hanging off at the time, so I don't think I was in any right state of mind to give any kind of statement, to be honest.
Oh my God.
The statement that you gave the following day, did you give that voluntarily?
Yes, I did.
And why did you decide to give that statement?
Holy shit, William.
Pretty sure I was asked to give one.
A question for the prosecution and witness. If you are just recently literate and your jaw had been wired shut, how did you give this statement?
I sent it via telegram.
Understood.
Thank you, Mr. Gallagher.
Holy fuck. William, the MVP. Oh,
I
he
don't believe I have any
wants
further
to kill
questions.
me so badly.
Hello there, Mr. Gallagher. Thank you for showing up to court today.
Oh, he's gonna
Now-
tear her a new one.
When they were telling you to give up and told you to surrender,
Mm-hmm.
did you raise your gun at any point?
I had every intention to, but no, I did not.
Please keep your answer to the facts. It does not matter what
No,
your
I did not
intent
raise
is.
my gun.
Wait, William,
Did
hits
you
Cody?
make any
Oh,
verbal
this is gonna be
threats to them after they had told you to surrender?
I called them sons of bitches.
But
No,
did
I
you make
guess.
any threats? Thank you. Did you try to approach them in any threatening manner at that time?
I had a gun in my hand. I would say that was pretty threatening.
Well, did you walk towards them? Did you approach them or raise
But
the
when,
gun?
when they approached me at first, I was facing away from them, and I turned around to get, to get a better view on them to shoot them.
Understood.
So I did turn around to face
I
them.
love
yes.
him so much.
All right.
So
you did not raise your gun,
Correct.
and you did not make any verbal threats towards them.
No, I did not.
And you turned towards them.
When they started to approach me, I turned towards them to to get a better
Mhm.
shot on them. Yes.
Understood.
I love that he keeps saying
Now,
to get a better shot on them.
before
That's incredible.
Avery shot you, did he say anything?
I don't quite remember.
Oh my
I see.
God, this man's a fucking
Because it's
G.
a bit of a haze, I've just been shot in the face.
Of course. When you gave that statement the next morning, were you on any medications at all?
I was on some basic pain medication, a little bit of morphine.
Understood.
It does sound
And
like
would
that,
you
doesn't
say
it?
you were entirely coherent when you made the second statement?
Yeah, I was of sound state of mind, yeah.
I see.
Mr. Gallagher, what's your history with Mr. Ivory?
I wouldn't say I've got much history with Mr. Ivory, to be honest. We've met on a few occasions, some violent, some non-violent. Came to Sisika once when I was in there to give me a reading, church reading, As far as I could tell, the fella just wanted to help me before he shot me in the face.
Oh my God.
Bit of an idiot, if you ask me.
Mr. Gallagher, when
He just said I was gonna help him.
how would you consider that someone is trying to help you if they have shot you in the face?
Well, this was before
Objection.
shooting me in the face. Before shooting me in the
Speculation.
This objection is sustained. Do not answer that question, witness.
Okay.
Understood.
I love
I
William.
misunderstood your statement, Mr. Gallagher. I apologize.
That's fine. I don't mind. Do you want me to reiterate?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Understood. This was the defense's witness, and that was your turn to cross. Witness, you may be seated at this time.
William actually smashed that. Holy fuck.
Defense, do you have any other evidence to submit, or am I able to turn this over to the prosecution?
William should be in law. I mean,
At this
goddamn.
time, I do not have any further evidence, no.
Understood. Prosecution, do you have any other further evidence?
We do not.
Understood. Prosecution, you may begin with your closing statements.
I don't think I get off the hook. I don't think I get off the hook. I think I might get second degree.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw this trial to a close, I implore you to reflect on the evidence and testimonies presented, painting a vivid, unthinkable portrait of intent, recklessness, and flagrant disregard for human life by Ivy Walker. Throughout this trial, we have meticulously demonstrated a tumultuous history between Mr. Walker and William Gallagher, a history not merely of professional altercations, but a deep-seated animosity that accumulated in a tragic, irreversible act. The evidence isn't circumstantial. It's a glaring testament of pattern of conflict, a prelude to a premeditated outcome. Consider the moments that led up to the shooting. Ivy Walker, with calculated intent, declared his purpose to end Mr. Gallagher's life, even before his finger pressed against the trigger. This was not a split-second decision made in the heat of the moment. It was a deliberate, premeditated act. The evidence confirms that Mr. Gallagher's weapon was indeed lowered, his posture not of aggression, but of surrender, and yet Ivy Walker chose to shoot after making remarks of his intent. But let's not forget the innocent life that hung precariously on the balance of Mr. Gallagher was carrying an unconscious civilian, a bystander caught in the midst of chaos. Ivy Walker, fully aware of the civilian's vulnerable state, exhibited a chilling disregard for their safety. His bullet did not just strike
Billy
Mr.
innocent
Gallagher.
civilian?
It jeopardized an innocent life, mere inches away from
Objection.
vital organs.
That is incorrect information.
This is closing statements. There are no objections.
Sorry.
Your Honor, the reckless endangerment speaks volumes of Ivy Walker's indifference to the sanctity of life. This trial has unequivocally shown that Ivy Walker's actions were not duty-bound response to a threat, but the final act of a man who has appointed himself as a judge, jury, and executor. His lack of remorse, his failure to consider the dire consequences of his actions on innocent lives, and the premeditated nature in which his intent killed Mr. Gallagher based on their prior interactions all lead to an inescapable conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, the evidence speaks volumes, and it speaks of premeditation, of deep-seated animosity that has accumulated into a tragic event. Ivy Walker's actions were not in defense of the law or the community he swore to protect. They were actions of a man who allowed personal grudges overshadow his duty, his honor,
As I said, he would be a
and
good
the badge
politician.
he once wore. As you deliberate on the fate of Mr. Walker, I urge you to consider the weight of your decision.
With the
It's
length
not
of
merely
this,
about the fate of one
I'm
man, but
almost
about a message we're
100%
sending
sure
regarding
this
the
is
sanctity of
ChatGPT.
life, the responsibility of those entrusted to uphold the law, and the fundamental principle that no one, not even a lawman, is above the law. We firmly believe that Ivy Walker meticulously planned to end Mr. Gallagher's life, allowing his past conflicts and personal vendetta to cloud his judgment and corrupt his actions. It is for these reasons I support the overwhelming evidence and the testimonies you heard that we seek justice for Mr. Gallagher and accountability for Ivy Walker. Thank you.
Defense, you may now close.
Thank you, Your Honor. I come before you all today to finish off this tumultuous case regarding a man who was simply trying to uphold an order within the states, who faced an impossible situation. He had to consider his own life, the life of his colleagues, and the life of the man that Mr. Gallagher, who was admitted to be a dangerous criminal, was carrying. Today, we have seen much evidence and many testimonies. Few, however, relevant case as much as Mr. Gallagher's testimony, where he explicitly stated he was intending on shooting the lawman, of killing them, of destroying the sanctity of human life within the court, within the town, and causing chaos. Mr. Ivory Walker has served the state of Lemoy and the states of McAllister since its inception. He has been a dedicated lawman, a fiancé, a friend, and a son in every aspect of his life, with always being upheld. Today, Mr. Walker has been slandered. He has been deliberated over. He has been discussed.
Oh yeah, I cuss way too fucking much.
The evidence brought before you has been lacking to prove that he has committed such heinous crimes. The burden of proof falls upon the prosecution, and yet they have failed, with only 2 pieces of evidence relevant to this case itself. Part of the first being while the person giving the statement was under the influence, having his face shot off. I'd like to remind the courts that here we focus on the charges at hand, not of his
Yeah, Evelyn Delaney's very
not of who he is
sure.
as a person, but if he committed these crimes.
What do you mean, the bias
And I
shut
think
up?
we also must consider
Google?
the intentions
What are you doing?
guide our court,
Also,
our
Atlas,
justice,
that's awesome. I would love to do that kind of stuff, but I just don't have the patience for it.
equivocal in our actions, or if we are going to be forceful and take the remnants, stable foundation, and create a case upon it. With that, I am closed. I close.
Understood. Court is going to be in recess for 5 minutes. This court will resume at 30 past the hour.
Sorry, I know you wanted to get on the stand. I couldn't risk it.
That's fair.
Court is at recess now.
We're at recess, yes, for the next 5 minutes while the judge deliberates.
What do you think happened? How do you think it's gonna go?
I don't
mean,
think
they
you're going to get
haven't-
hung. I don't think you're
they-
going to get a life sentence.
They
don't have
haven't
enough evidence.
proven first degree either. I didn't have intent to kill.
I know you didn't. If for
I
some
went to
reason,
Sisika for fuck's sakes to try and help him.
Mr. Can I help you?
I was hoping to let you guys know that even though this case is something I had to prosecute on, I still think you're a good man, Ivory.
Are you kidding me right now, Miss Stone?
Please walk away, Miss Stone.
Let's, there's a better time and a place for this, Miss Stone.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Stupid woman.
I know. I don't. I
What the
fucking run
fuck?
from her. Oh, I run from her too.
I will have words with her after this.
No, we're going to. We need to wait. We
No,
need to
Lucy,
wait.
calm down, Lucy. Lucy, no, calm down.
Their case that they're making is utter bullshit, grasping at straw. I don't see how this could get
No, leave. No, stop getting into kill.
ruled
Stop
in their
it.
favor.
No, stop.
I know. I know. Let's all just breathe. We're just gonna wait.
I need it.
We'll
Calm
see,
down.
okay?
Calm down, Chad. Don't. You can't just make my fiance go and kill Cody Stone. So what are we doing if we get the first degree?
It's going to depend on the charges, but I do plan to appeal it.
And what happens with the appeal? Do I stay here, or do I have to pay another fucking sum of money?
You will not. That will be discussed, but I don't see that taking place. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And if it is, I will, of course, assist you with that. For now, though, let's just focus on right now. Court will be back in session in 3 minutes, and then we'll find out what's going on, okay? We got this. The case that we made, I mean, it's irrefutable. What they were discussing was utter bullshit, so it's really just going to come down to how emotionally swayable they are, but I don't think it's going to be a big problem. I really don't. Max is I've known Max
No,
for some time.
stop letting
He's
Lucy
a good
do
man.
stuff.
He cares a lot about unbiased justice. And I do think this ruling will go favorably.
I would love to have gone on there and be like, you can't handle the truth. Like, I've been waiting for it. No, Sai and Ada and Vito, if they were in the court right now, holy fuck, they would have just absolutely destroyed some people.
Hello, Mr. Walker. How you doing?
Very nervous, Chaplain. I'm not sure what to do. Part of me wishes to get on my knees and pray to the Lord himself, but I require that I must remain in my current position, otherwise I'm afraid that I will
It's always been
become incredibly afraid for my life.
I'm sure you can cross yourself, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Just remain standing, really. If you did not notice, my lovely typewriter decided to give out on me. Yeah, I have. You know the hat thieves that were running around Saint Denis?
Sai from it because she'd recently been removed. I actually
All
do
rise
not,
for
but I did have intention to get
the Honorable Judge Max Williams III.
My telegram to you after.
I'm so sorry. My mind is just gone right now.
This court is now called to order in the
Here we
case
go.
of United States v. Ivory Walker.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I call to order at 30 minutes past the hour.
William just appeared.
Oh, you got a cigarette? No, I'm good.
But yeah, we still couldn't pull you in because you were recently imprisoned. I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm so fucking nervous. I have to pee so badly and get a cigarette
Defendant,
so badly.
please approach the podium.
Mr. Walker.
I'll read that to you.
Let me firstly say that the courts are never entertained when we have to deal with something such as corruption or murder, especially from one of our own as a lawman who we work hand in hand with. That being said, I have deliberated and reached my conclusions and have found the following. Mr. Ivory Walker, in the case of first-degree attempted murder, I find you not guilty.
What the fuck? What the
fuck? In
fuck?
the case of second-degree attempted murder, I find you guilty.
Okay, that's better.
In the case
that's
of
better.
corruption, I find you not guilty. I hereby sentence you to 4 years in Sisika with a chance of parole after 2 years. And furthermore, I bar you from ever holding jurisdiction as a lawman in any United States jurisdiction. The court has ruled.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pineapple, motherfucker.
What?
Dearest
Oh, no.
DOJ, we will show you what it fucking means.
Oh.
Oh no.
No.
Perseus.
William, stand right there.
I am a free man. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, but don't get involved.
A huge win. This is good.
Deputies, up here now.
Ain't got good anyway.
My shoulders
DOJ
feel
locked herself inside.
so
all deputies at arms.
Relieved, and yet I'm afraid of
Who's
going
that?
to
Are
prison.
you Perseus?
Can I give you a hug?
Where you at, Perseus?
Stand guard by doors, keep them all
Can I
closed.
hug both of you
Yes.
two, actually?
What's
Lucy,
about?
why don't you join us?
I can't believe Perseus is
You guys did so good. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so
Downstairs,
proud of you.
downstairs. Are gonna
Thank
God,
you.
God knows how long. Now it turns up.
Perseus, where you at?
Thank you for trusting me. I'm so
Perseus, come out.
relieved.
Oh my God,
Oh.
Perseus. Perseus is
I really
attacking.
dislike the
I
fact that
can't
none
wait.
of us are
Hold
armed at all.
position. Two move down.
I'm holding an entrance.
Same.
Do you think?
Rear
So I know
door, rear door,
Perseus'
be
group is
careful.
really good.
Does
at,
anyone want to play cards while we wait?
I know the Perseus group is
forward.
really good at PvP.
Sure, check it.
So honestly,
That's not
they
cards.
could probably
Wait.
take
Let me
me.
get one on me.
Dice?
Do you think they said that and just ran away?
I'm not a gambling man.
What about
All right, cover my 6.
Go fish? Oh wait, no, I
That'd
don't have
be so
cards.
funny.
What about
Remember, Avery, save your life.
Hey, we got an open door here. Gun
I'm
out,
aware.
gun out.
That time.
Don't move.
It's me. I already
Thank
called
you,
it.
Gallagher.
This whole wing is cleared. I'm covering it.
All right,
I don't see nothing on the
move back,
immediate
let's
area
move
after the
back.
I mean,
courthouse.
Butcher's really
Oh.
good, actually. I think Butcher's really, really good.
What is that?
Do you think they
All
just
right.
said it and ran
Three
off?
deputies on me. Let's clear the outside.
Push the rooftops and everything.
Wouldn't it be a shame if you went missing in the confusion, Mr. Walker?
Is there anything legally
We
stopping you
get
from
two
walking
long
out?
arms, two sidearms.
I don't know.
No, not unless
You
you
have a
get given a
marshal
lawful
clearing the
order.
outside already.
Yeah, we're clear inside.
Oh,
It's
Butcher's
I would
there.
advise
Okay.
against it, though. As painful as it is, I think it's probably best that you just do your time.
We just got to keep eyes
I-
open.
Yeah,
know.
I agree. Yeah.
But I do find a bit of fear of being a former lawman inside of
Oh my god, what
the
the?
Sissica bounds.
You'll be okay. Sissica guards are very attentive. All you have to do is just keep to yourself, okay?
Okay. I got a plan.
A comment. Go on. Oh, I thought that was one of them. One of you talking then. I think all due respect to Miss Delaney, she did you a very good job there. I'm very impressed.
Have you two considered working together?
Oh yeah, there's an open discussion, I think.
Yeah. I think we'll have to figure out some kind of catchy,
inside the room.
catchy name for our potential law firm as soon as we're released
Jameson's
from here.
and Delaney.
Yeah, yeah.
J-Del. No.
J-Del.
Far too modern sounding.
J and E.
I know, but are there
Attorneys
any
at law?
lawmen inside the room?
So how
we'll
much
have
is
a
that?
conversation
That's
about it
4
another
days,
day,
right?
But I do have to be
So in 2
Should
days,
be, or
I
yes?
get to
the
go out.
company I hold.
May I
But
approach you and the defendant?
that's a
course of law,
conversation. for
Sorry,
a
what was
private
that?
day.
Your Honor?
May I approach you and the defendant?
Of course.
I'll step away, Chief Justice.
Thank you.
It was not an easy deliberation, but I think it is the most fair. I hope only that you can agree with it, especially with the charges that were being levied.
Yeah, no, it's very little.
And you understand that you'll have to surrender yourself for the times and fines, correct?
I understand. The parole that I have paid for the other charges, what about those?
Will be returned to you.
Okay. Could they be
It was
used...
$250, correct?
Yes, it was. Would they be able to be used, Your Honor, to,
Hey guys, we need a
I
posse
don't
of
know.
6 who's willing
Put
to
me
do
somewhere. So that I
How
can
do you
pay for
mean?
parole in the future.
this. Okay, everyone.
I
that's willing
can
to do this, come
certainly
gather right
consider
here.
it paid towards
Yeah,
your
that is
parole in the
reasonable.
future if you wish to do so.
All right.
I would very much prefer that it be
think we're
prepaid
gonna let the marshals
because I
take
intend to
lead
get
on
out
this.
as quickly
I
as
understood.
possible. I'm sure you understand the
Aye,
dangers.
2 years with good
We got
behavior.
3 here. We got. I believe we still got
I'm
3
sure you
upstairs.
understand, though, sir.
And we
that,
also have the Rangers who are
a
willing to
a
help
lawman
protect
within
us.
Sissica, or former lawman within Sissica,
Let me
is
gather
not,
them real quick.
Thank you.
Okay.
Then I certainly hope you
Sorry.
don't identify yourself as a lawman.
I will do my best not to, sir.
Get your mustache shaved before you head to Sissica.
Well,
No one will know you
not
see
a
that.
bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Understood. Well, apparently we're all stuck here for a little while longer.
Yep.
I wanted to vomit throughout
Diamond
that
powder and
entire
banner.
trial.
Me too, but I get to live.
Yeah, you do. I will throttle Cody if she
Better.
works anywhere
No,
near
Those
us. though.
transport.
Alright.
You want to do the diamond pattern?
So you will
She
need to
has a
hold me back.
side. She has. Look, I don't understand why she was even on the prosecution, considering the amount of time I've personally spent with her and worked with her. It seems weird.
The way the two were speaking, they probably wrote their fucking prosecution in crayon. It was ridiculous.
Absolutely. Luckily, Evelyn is a really good fucking lawyer. If it had gone a little better, sure, everything would have been dropped, but I can take 2 years. If I
And
can
I'll be
spend...
waiting, I
know.
promise.
If I can spend
4 years parole application.
the rest of my life with you, minus 2 years, that's good enough for me.
Maybe I'll get that bloody well dug out by the time you get back.
Do you know how to dig a well out?
Not a clue, but I'll try.
Okay, so you need.
Please do not give me instructions on how to dig a fucking well right now, Ivory. I swear to God.
You need to kiss me.
Okay.
Ivory is a bit of a goof. She's like, yeah. So, this is how you dig a well.
I'm going to be outside, you two.
I believe so.
Okay.
All right.
What do we do?
We'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll just wait here until someone collects you.
Hi, Ghoulie.
That's a good question. Will he get out before?
Gone. I'm so relieved.
No, he will not. There's a chance that he will not. Oh
Not
shit,
yet.
I wonder if I get out before church service. 2 days, right?
Yeah.
It's not the main issue.
It's very important that I get out for church service.
You're an idiot.
What? You know what? I have an idea.
I'm not doing the service for you.
Why don't we make Vito do the service for me?
No.
What's
wrong
your
with
what's your lucky number?
No.
Good, Newt. How are you?
I like Vito.
Stop trying to juggle cocktails
Not
on the
unless you
fucking
want me to.
podium.
Oh, yeah. What about Enrique? He's
No.
not Christian.
Yes, you can. What's your lucky number?
Fuck. Edward Black actually offered that he would be the one to do it.
You guys weren't here when
That
I
hurts.
Yeah, that. Thanks for the secondary gut punch there.
Yeah, I apologize,
Of
but I
course.
just remembered because of the situation.
Mm.
Could you imagine him talking about gabagool
Mm,
in the name of God?
given the fact that we're going to move him soon, probably not.
How about this? Perseus?
No.
I'm joking.
I only tolerate him in there because you seem to have faith in everyone.
I don't have faith in everyone. I have faith in most people. Which just so happens to be
99% is
most
still
people.
most
We're doing it
people.
on a wagon or by horse?
Would you take my possessions?
Okay.
Of course.
Mr. Walker, Miss Lockhart,
Yes.
they're going to be taking you. Who gave me money?
That's the wrong person I gave it to. Apologies.
Okay, well done. How much money were you trying to give Miss Lockhart here?
72.
Thank you.
I think it was 72.
I was like, who's giving me a fucking rock? Okay, well done.
By the way,
That's
I
my
finally
pet
got in
rock.
contact with the bloody horse trainer, and your horse is ready. I just need to go pick it up.
Where? Oh, can I get it?
We can see if they're around. This was a few hours ago that they telegrammed me, but it is definitely prepared for you. Definitely, and definitely well earned.
And
I'm so
If I
sorry.
could, I
it's
would
named
buy you a
Themis.
herd of horses.
Oh, no, please don't. What is it named?
Themis.
Oh, the goddess of justice.
Oh, you just gave my rock back to me.
Oh, well.
Just keep the pet rock. You
No.
needs.
The pet rock
No,
needs
no,
to
no.
remain safe.
This is actually a pet rock. What?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my
I
God,
bought it
guys are
for
so cute.
$10 from someone.
Why did you buy it for $10?
He looked like he
Mr.
needed
Walker.
money. Yes, sir.
I will give you 30 seconds for your last words. Then we have to go, okay?
Would you mind if we stop by a barber shop so that I can get rid of the mustache?
Sir, there's a massive threat right now.
Oh.
I believe there's also a
we
massive
believe
threat
Perseus.
in a lawman who can be identified within Sisika.
Yeah, but we can get them to shave it off
The-
when you're
the-
there. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
I understand your concern. It's just we've already heard Perseus in the area, and we believe we have scouts. So we're trying to move you as quick as possible.
Okay. Thank you so much,
But-
Evelyn.
Anytime.
You're definitely
anytime.
invited for the wedding.
Thank you.
Honey, before I get
And-
out, could you figure something out about the...
You guys are so cute.
Hey.
Oh,
You did
bless
so
you both.
good, dude. You did so good.
Figure out
That
what?
was awesome.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm tired too. Could
Mr.
you,
Walker.
could you please figure out the marriage stuff? Maybe some of it. I don't know.
30 seconds is
Yeah.
up.
I'll do the
Okay,
license
we'll
for
go.
Hey, hey, Fisher, calm down. I'm the one that set the time. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm on.
I'm so sorry about this, Mr. Walker.
No, that's all right.
I know.
But Mr. Walker, I hope you still keep your Christian belief
Get a drink at the.
I will
and keep me
remain
in
a
your
preacher,
prayers
sir.
as a lawman.
I will remain a preacher.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to cuff you or anything. Let me make sure my deputies are set. Everyone ready?
Yeah, that was really awesome. Good job, buddy. And hi to everyone. Welcome to the stream.
I'm
glad I
staying
didn't
with the
get live as well.
DOJ. Y'all are in charge of him now. Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, I'll let you know personally. I'll come and visit you in Cisco to get a prayer every once in a while.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
You have a good one, and God look upon you.
God look upon you too. Man, everyone's so nice to Ivory. He still got it.
Let's just. Sorry. We're just heading straight to the Bastille. We'll be out of the way.
Back of this horse, yeah.
Get onto.
I appear to be unable to get onto a horse.
Try your funny face.
Okay, that was strange.
Try now.
No. Still no ability.
It's this horse. You know karate.
Do you mind if I get my own?
Try getting on mine. I was gonna say, try getting on one of ours.
There we go, actually.
Yes, it's the Mustang. God damn it.
That would be mine. I fled it.
I'll take up the rear.
Come on, following you.
Who
am I following?
Go to the docks.
Go to the docks where we drop them off.
Let me get on the horse as well.
So church service isn't happening. And also, 4 years for second degree is actually really good for everything that happened. The rough part of that sentence is the complete disbarment from law.
I'll go in front of him.
But I will say, Ivory doesn't really mind that too much because he already thought he wasn't going to go back to law ever again. There might be a chance in the future when he's done a lot of preacher work where he will ask to return.
You gotta go around the other way.
But
If you take a left a bit.
if that's not possible, that's simply not possible. I'm fine with that. It was actually really, really good.
I'm watching our backs, man.
But yeah, no, that was awesome. Also, Percy is shouting, "Show them what pineapple means! Let's show these motherfuckers what pineapple means." It was great. That was awesome. Oh yeah, no, you did a great job. I think Evelyn did a very good job too. But I do feel like my character witnesses didn't do a great job. They could have bigged me up a lot more, but they didn't. It's good to see you, Santos.
Setting here, Cisco.
Yeah.
You want us on the boat as well?
I'll shoot your horses
Good
away.
question, probably.
How have you been?
I've been okay.
It was disappointing not to see you at church.
Do we go on it as well?
Yeah, I was dying from a sickness.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was out of fucking commission for like 5 days. I was fucking dying.
Do you want me to stay here and watch over the...
Just shoo the horses away, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone come on. Come on.
But yeah, that went pretty good. I'm happy with all of that. I'm happy with spending time in Sisika. But yeah, no, that was awesome, Draken. I actually really
Someone has
like
binoculars. I
Cordopi.
recommend scouting
I'm
out
nervous.
who's that ship
I
out
am
there.
nervous.
That's just always out there. It's fine.
I quite like it. I quite enjoyed it.
You just want to
and
watch the shore. That's what
I
you
even
want.
wish
But
that
I doubt anyone's gonna do anything.
had more time for it.
Usually when you're this far in, it's done. They'll usually hit us on the dock.
I'll be honest with you, I think Perseus was just trying to fuck with you all.
Yeah, that's what he does. But he's around. Lets me know that, at least.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, he hasn't been around for the past couple days, from my understanding.
Ever since that warrant went out, he's been quiet.
Yeah. Maybe in hiding.
I mean, understandably so. What was it, first attempted? No, first.
I think we lost someone in the water.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. Someone's there.
There he is, swimming back.
He's gonna fucking drown. I mean, it's
Did he
very
swim back or did he drown?
slow burning,
Oh,
but then
no,
not get a lot.
he's asleep.
For me, he's just like hopping around in the water.
I think he probably had a headache.
Yeah, caught up, he was awesome.
Is he hopping around for
The
you guys as well?
reactions in chat have also been really funny. Whenever Evan said something that completely destroyed prosecution, it was great. I do wonder why the fuck Cody was selected as
I mean, it's not time to swim. Come on. No swim time.
I think he
okay,
actually,
because
he actually had a headache.
Cody
Okay.
sees
I'm gonna
me
just try
as
to
a
get us to
father
Sisika
figure.
before anyone else drowns. You can easily
I
make it
did.
to that shore.
That was fucking funny. Just
Do you know if he? Do we know if he knows how to swim?
That's really good.
All I can do is hope. I can't. Well, the thing is, if I stay here in the water too long, we're all gonna have headaches, and then it's gonna be an issue for all of us.
Or we're all gonna get shot up. Because we'll be setting ducks.
Actually, who all with us? I recognize you, Santos, but
I'm Deputy Recruit Paul Fisher, a new hire here at the Lemoyne Sheriff's Office.
you make a great fit.
I do.
Judging by the uniform, yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You know, gotta look dapper when I put criminals away.
I mean, I look best in blue personally.
I'll be honest with you, I believe that the best situation you could ever have is one where no bloodshed happens, where no gun is even drawn or fired, and everyone just comes in willingly.
Yeah, very, very true.
The worst lawmen are those who have to fire their firearms.
Well, there are times that call
There
for
are times where you
firearms.
have to, absolutely. You need to defend yourself.
Because if someone's gonna shoot at me, what am I gonna do? Punch them? No, I'm
No,
gonna
of course
blast
you're
their
gonna shoot
brain
them.
away.
Of course you will, yeah. Hey, Deadly.
I could
That was
collect
fucking
a little
funny.
brain
Everyone,
scrap and add it to my
everyone
collection.
just went mad and began running away. It was amazing. Although, I am...
Fisher, you are messed up in the head. You need therapy.
Are you all Lemoyne?
Yeah, we are. That's Blueberry to my left.
Don't call him that. That's an amazing coat. I love the blue.
No, no, no. His
that's
nickname's
him.
Blueberry.
Oh, really?
Yep, I'm known as Blueberry.
Coat is great.
Everyone calls him Blueberry now.
Yeah, that was
because he
fucking
used
funny.
to wear like a blueberry colored shirt before that.
Funny, I used to wear a blueberry colored coat.
Oh, now we swap places, I guess.
So there's gonna be the Blueberry of Sisika and the Blueberry of Lemoyne.
Oh God.
I prefer not to be known by that moniker.
He's a preacher. You just call him preacher. Oh.
Oh
What is happening?
You alright? What the fuck just happened?
Oh, cool. So you're a preacher? Are you an ordained minister or a father?
Oh, Reverend. So right.
Yeah, they've been listening the whole
Reverend?
time. They sent me a screenshot. Yeah, I'm a minister of the Roman Catholic Church.
Okay, okay.
I'm the one who do the church services in Rhodes.
Nice.
You should come. They're usually on Fridays. This Friday is gonna skip, but
So what's a priest like you doing here?
it's complicated. I was a lawman like yourself, and I let emotions get a hold of me in a very tough situation.
But you know the sixth commandment is thou shalt not kill.
The sixth commandment is that thou shalt not kill. Correct. And no one was killed.
Oh. have a good day here, and I mean, you know, hopefully prayers will be
It's a little
answered.
bit past complicated. My prayers do not need to be answered.
Alright. He sends them off. Everyone needs to back up.
Yep.
I have nothing on... Actually, I do have something on me.
Do you want me to hold? Do you want me to hold it?
You can keep it.
Okay. Why do you have champagne? Oh, you work at the parlor house now?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay.
I know you did. I know you did, Deadly. But they, because of the charge, I can't be angry.
Does anyone else see that?
Hey, Buck.
Alright,
Ready.
ready.
Oh, yeah. Lord.
Hey!
Your items have been seized. This is my first time as a prisoner. How do I shave? Is there a barber inside of this place? Yeah, it would have been a very bad idea. No barber in Siska. Okay, so I have to go in the creator. I can do that. I can do that.
Really? Come on.
Yes, sir.
You want anything?
I mean,
you want
you're
cigarettes or
listening,
anything?
right?
Good.
Do you have cigarettes?
You guys want some slices of
I
bread?
would
I have 600
like
slices of
some
bread I'm
cigarettes
willing
if
to
you have
sell.
No, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You sure you don't want like 100 slices?
No, I'm allergic.
You allergic to 100 slices of bread?
Yeah,
You sure?
Positive. Yeah, positive.
Should last you.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
Hey, here's
Santos.
600.
4 years, right?
I can't get that much.
Okay, good. Hey, would you like 600 slices of bread?
Nah,
You
I
don't have to
don't
give me
have. I don't have some
Yeah,
space
just
for
keep your bed.
600 slices of bread.
Yeah, I'll give you
do you have any idea
999
how
slices of bread. So,
long I have to be
I'll
here
come
until
over here. There's a
parole?
lot. There's too many pieces.
I don't know. They give it to you.
Do you have any idea how long I have to be here until parole? 2 years, right?
2 years. So generally, today is the 24th. It will end on your parole can start on the 26th. Did they say you have to pay the money for the parole?
They said that I would have to be repaid for my previous parole, but I figured we could just use the payment I gave you, so you don't have to repay it for that parole.
Okay. Yeah. So and then they said, and then you'll have 2 days of parole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, the 250 should do fine. You don't have to put any more money in.
Okay.
If that's what you need.
Is there any chance you could pick me up before my Friday service? Because in that case, I could, you know, handle that. as well.
Yeah, I can pick you up before Friday. What time are you gonna be waking up?
What do you say, 4 p.m.?
That's when your service is, no?
No, my service is at 6 p.m.
I did it, but
6 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I can pick you up before.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll telegram you beforehand because you also have a telegram system in there, just to make sure you're awake.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go
100 slices of bread
prison
over
shave
here.
this
100
beard.
slices of bread over here.
Okay.
100 slices of bread over here.
All right, then.
Anybody
You be
want some
safe.
bread? More bread
Likewise,
over
Santos.
here. How about some 100 slices of bread?
Oi, Banner.
Come on. Not staying here. Come on.
Who is that? Why does he have a gun? The fuck?
Hey! McGarrett, we're leaving.
Oh.
There is a horse over there.
Oh boy, Lemoyne. Oh boy.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, wait.
And it looks like the gate is open.
Can you just run and tell him about that? It's your horse. Why the fuck? Oh, you accidentally called it. Yeah, okay, yep. Oh, well, have a nice day.
Yeah. They gave me a lot of time, but that's fine. That's fine. It was for good RP. Like, the point of RP is really, really good. And just having to do something about what I do. Like the amount of time we've spent on this entire thing has been incredible. I don't mind waiting 2 days in Siska. I'm perfectly fine with that. I can go play something else. Me and Lucy actually just started playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. 4 days is a very fair amount, but I do believe that there is a reward to going to Siska. I think a lot of more criminals should see it as kind of a reward. And yeah, it really is only 2 because Ivory is gonna behave.
Hey, man.
Howdy.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright, just considering quickly getting rid of this mustache.
All right.
What?
You want
Did
some
you just
bread?
try to give me bread?
You want some bread?
A tiny bit of bread would be fine.
All right, I think give you a tiny bit. There you are.
Thank you so much. How much did he give me? He gave me 410 bread slices. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not going for life. I'm glad I'm not being killed. Thank you. Thank you. I think your statements really helped, William. Now, we need to go into the creator. Can you go into the creator while you're in Sisaka? Or does that fuck you up? Because if it fucks you up, I'm not gonna do it. Hang on, let me actually eat one, see how much health it gives you back. Oh yeah, okay, that's gonna take ages. Oh, okay, so I can't do creator. I'll keep the mustache. Fuck it. Like, if people are gonna recognize him, he's gonna get beat up, whatever. I'm fine with that. Where are the cells? Did they move the cells? They used to be right here. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's locked. That's locked. Do I not have a fucking room? I guess I'll go work out or something. What do they do in prisons? But no, I do think being taken into custody and going in and having fun and playing on the server is really, really good for this kind of stuff. Especially going in. I'm excited. Very excited. Why is there so much bread everywhere? Oh my god. I'm very excited for
Hey, man.
Howdy.
You wanna help me with my trail over here?
What are you...
I'm making a breadcrumb trail, as you can tell.
Where to?
I don't know. Freedom, baby.
Alright. Yeah, no, I think it's a very good thing. In general, I think being put to Sisaka is the best thing that can happen to a character.
So that door in front of us, technically it's locked. It's locked, but it's unlocked, if you know what I mean.
Did someone leave it unlocked?
No, like if you come over here.
Oh shit, I didn't see it. The other side and down the stairs, is that where I'm supposed to be going? I believe your trail has come at an end.
Yeah, so over here it says locked.
Oh yeah,
but
no, but it doesn't work.
not.
Got it. I understand.
Yeah.
Can we go downstairs?
So
Also, where
we
do
could go
we
from
sleep?
the outside.
Where's
over
your
here.
cells? I like how this guy's just super helpful.
Oh, they fucking locked it.
Is it upstairs?
Yeah, it's locked.
They locked our cells.
They locked our cells, man. They just threw this door over here. Cowards.
So we just... Okay. Rome Sisika, I guess. I mean, the food smells good. You appear to be eating pretty good here. I've ever
Yeah.
not
Maybe we can
understand
make
food.
some cooked bread. Let's see.
Maybe. So what's
Ooh.
downstairs? Oh, they do have a cooking menu. Are you kidding?
Can't cook bread, but could cook a lot of shit.
Oh, you're right. You can grow opium for the doctors, but you can only do that if you can get it outside, and the outside is locked. Oh, Ivory wouldn't sneak out a seed. So Ivory, after this, is just gonna be a preacher. But the other version of him, who is not Ivory and doesn't exist, is probably gonna be a crime man dude. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Why is there so much blood?
I have no idea. I was not here for this.
What's your name?
My name's Gio.
Hi, Gio.
What's your name?
Undersheriff Ivory Walker.
Undersheriff? Oh, you were the one at the fucking,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You got caught for corruption or something?
They called it corruption, but it ain't corruption.
What'd you do?
Shot William Gallagher in the face.
Good for you. So what, you're in here for life?
No. No, in here for 4 years, 2 years, and then parole. William now owns Ivory.
4 years.
That is true.
Jesus, how many fucking days is that? Is that 365? What, 1,000 some days? 1,000?
How do I check my time?
That's crazy.
I'm not entirely sure.
Damn.
But no, it was
Well,
a pretty big case. They found me guilty of second degree.
Well, I actually had
That's
one of my brothers. I had one of my brothers that used to be a lawman, and he got caught for corruption, and he got sent to
Martini.
Siska. Gordelini Martini, exactly. And they paid him off. And I don't know what happened with his trial.
I have no idea either. I wasn't privy
I
to
think
it.
they gave him like he did 20 years in Siska, or 20
He
days,
walked up
whatever,
to
20
people
years
in
in Siska,
Valentine and began
and they
telling
paid him
people to
$560
pay
for
him a
20
tax.
days.
Jesus fucking
And they can't even like sue the government because there was no case. So we're trying to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do about that now. I'm gonna take. I hope I can take some of this bread out with me.
What? I mean, how did
so
you
much
get
bread.
the bread? Also, how do I
Over here
make
Come here.
opium?
Opium?
Well, yeah, we gotta have the doctors get opium.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is we gotta have the doctors make opium.
Where, here?
Yeah, this is where all the opium in the state comes from. Do you not know? Oh, of course you don't know this.
No, I know where all the opium comes from, and it's not over here.
No, it is from over here. The stuff the doctors use, the legal opium, comes from over here.
Well, this is the doctor's office.
What?
Yeah, this is the doctor's office, but it's locked.
God damn it.
Are you sure this is where you make the opium?
Yeah,
I feel like there should be something to do over here.
No, it's true. We do make the opium. We just need guards to give us the stuff for it. Oh, Gio. He just falls over.
God.
That's good.
My legs. So where were you a lawman at?
Lemoyne.
Oh, wow. Where are you? I'm a Lemoyne resident.
Well, yeah. I even served with Gordelini Martini.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Well, I mean, he tried to tax a bunch of people.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
No.
It happens like that.
I'm just glad he got out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they didn't really have nothing on him. He told us that some other higher up lawman told him to do it. That's what our side of the story is,
Really?
at least. I don't know. I think so. Okay, why can't I get up?
So
This is a problem.
You wanna hold back? Why am I hearing doors opening?
I don't know. It's probably might be a god. Oh, is it a god?
Howdy. Any guards present?
Guards. Hello.
We would like to grow opium. The quest for opium begins. I gotta figure out which moniker to give Avery. But yeah, remember guys, no matter. Who's that?
Telegram man.
This is the Telegram man.
Yep. Why are all these doors fucking locked over here? Well, there is a way to get in this building. One of the windows up there is open.
Really?
Yeah, you could just walk up in there. But unfortunately, I tried to do the blacksmithing or the wood cutting thing.
We don't have any of the materials.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe we could. I don't know, man. I'm trying. I wish there was something you can do in here to cut down your time. Oh, this door's open. We can go to the underground.
I'll be with you in a second. I just gotta write a telegram.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
There we go. That's a cute little telegram. All right. What did you say?
You get down here.
Oh no, he's gonna lead me
It's
astray.
supposed to be locked or whatever.
Oh, I believe it may be. It should be.
It should be, but this is just the basement. Let's just go give it a gander. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking terrifying.
Hey, just that's another way out right over here.
Oh, let's leave that alone and step back
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble with that.
Again.
Yeah, let's just say.
You went to the top and you don't want to get in trouble.
No, like
Yeah. Fucking
I'm just gonna leave it
awful.
at that. Forget about it. Oh, is the door open?
I don't know. Is it?
No. What's up?
I was just saying. I don't know. Is it? It wasn't clearly.
Oh, the window up here is open. You could just go through the window over here. Whee!
What?
Just go through the window. No! Not like this.
I did not make it through the window.
Yeah, it's a tight squeeze.
Oh boy. That's fucking funny. I should probably end the stream here though.
Alright. I only got about 120 days left in here.
What'd you do?
General store robbery.
They gave you 120 days for general
Yeah.
store robbery. Did you
Well,
threaten them?
I was sentenced to 440 days in here.
What the fuck? For a
Attempt to murder 3 times, 3 attempts, general store robbery.
For the same general store robbery.
No, so I did multiple.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense.
This is the first time I actually got caught, so unfortunate.
I'm surprised. I wasn't aware the general store robberies were easy.
Oh, I've done it about, let's say, if I'm thinking modestly, over 25 times. Allegedly. Talking to an ex-lawman.
No, you're perfectly fine. I'm not gonna snitch on you. I believe that I've unfortunately lost my my edge for law.
Yeah. I could hear that.
I've learned that. I mean, oh man, I would love to be a part of DOJ. Like, I would love to work on it, but I don't think I would be a good fit.
They're real easy.
As a role player.
Once you get the hang of it.
It wouldn't be for me, but I loved this instance of it. It was really good. I loved everyone who was involved. I would very much like to get some rest, I think.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
All right.
By the way, you get the time served when you sleep. Oh, but you're in here for 3 days anyways, right? So.
Yeah, 4 days.
4 days. Jesus Christ, that's long. That's so much pain.
I'm gonna be in here for 2 days, and then I'm gonna be
Parole.
Parole, yeah.
And what is like how much money do you have to pay to get out on parole? Is there money you have to give up for or something?
At the moment, because I've already paid it, nothing. That was paid prior to the trial.
How much was it?
$250.
$250? That's it?
That was a long trial. That was really long, but I loved it. That's it. That's actually quite steep.
Okay, now let me ask you. How much money do you make an hour as a lawman?
When I was an undersheriff, $18 an hour. When I was a deputy, $12 an hour.
Okay, now let me ask you. How much money did you have?
Yeah, I know, honey. I'm so sorry.
Like, and I don't want to ask you about your bank account, but I'm kind of asking you about your bank account. How much money did you have, like, after, when you were working?
Like 1,000. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they do you guys dirty.
I'd spent a lot of money in the meantime on different equipment, on horses, on recruits. You know the deal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that ain't enough money, to be honest with you. Let's just say I have about 14 times that.
But yeah, I'm just... Well, that would be fun, but I don't think it's gonna be this time around. Maybe later, some other time. Unfortunately, sorry, I'm so tired, Gio.
No, you're good, brother. Have a good night.
I hope that you come out of here freely and fairly.
Of course.
That you go find Godolini and enjoy yourselves.
Hey, what's your name? I'm gonna tell him you say hi.
Ivory Walker.
Ivory Walker, that's what it is. Let me write that down. Mr. Ivory Walker says hi. Anything else you want to tell him?
Just tell him that, I've been in here, so I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah. All right. I'll let him know. You say hi.
I'll see you around.
Take care of yourself. Have a good night.
Well, I mean, prosecution saying gaggler wasn't great. That was a little embarrassing. And also them forgetting about the corruption charge was also very embarrassing. I'm just gonna move this over to a ending here, but we can continue talking for a tiny moment. I feel like that was a little embarrassing. Prosecution not saying that these charges were there when they were. Yeah, that was embarrassing. And then Cody went in after prosecution and tried to talk to Walker before the charges were given, which was just a really inappropriate moment. But whatever. It makes for some good RP. And then William was just really funny. William was really funny. Just going out there. I'm literally a threat. Okay. Oh, very good. Yeah. I'll say I feel like Toombs and Riker didn't seem super confident. They didn't give a great image of themselves. But it did go very well despite that. But it was fun. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. They were very nervous. Thank you so much for joining us at the end here, Jack, and I'm also going to probably lay my head down and get some rest because I need to get up early tomorrow. And thank you so much for the RP again. Everyone who's watching, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to get proper sleep. Please remember to drink water. Please remember to take care of yourselves and eat good food. Whatever you do, if you decide to do role playing, just find a way for you to enjoy it. Follow your gut, and it usually becomes really good. All right. Thank you guys for coming along. I'll see you around.